So both those couches out there need 2 stickers on them, right? Or three? Three. Hey, we gotta start cleaning up this mess. I ain't gonna lie to you. What you said? No, man. This dude, big ass nuts. Say it again.
Rockstar might not make.
Say it again. T. Everybody want to be demons. There ain't nobody no demon.
Rockstar. Uh, he
I mean, down on the TV.
live and get away.
Mhm. Real talk. might be Brian. Uh, hey, she said she can't hear you.
You not lying. You ain't lying at all.
You said you can't hear him? Oh, no, she can't hear you at all.
When I tell you nonchalant might be my middle name, that's wild.
Hey, and when I tell you, growing up without a dad and a mom at the same time, it's hard. That shit's hard as fuck.
That shit
I
sucks.
didn't have, but I didn't have neither one of my friends. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. My mom got rid of me when I was 6 years old and gave me to my grandparents. Signed over all her rights.
Okay,
6 years old.
can she hear me now, bro?
Hold on.
Can y'all hear me?
I hear you, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, I hear
Oh,
you,
yeah,
bro.
you
I hear
okay.
you. I hear you. I gotta make
For
because
sure, 'cause
it's because my settings, bro. So sometimes my settings be
Yeah,
off from
yeah,
playing
she can hear
different
you.
games.
She can hear you.
Okay,
I had to
cool,
turn up
cool,
your mama.
cool. I had to
You
switch
know,
to the
Twitch got a
mic because
delay.
I was using I was using the headset, so I had to switch to the mic because really I only use it to listen. I don't even know why I do that because I got the whole. I don't know. I be tripping, bro. I like the headset better for some reason, but yeah, bro. Like we be stuffing that shit, bro. And when we don't got like for example, if you raised with just your mom, right? And even if your
Right?
mom is a gangster and shit, bro, a lot of this shit, bro, you gonna gather from your mom, and she already emotionally damaged. You get what I mean? Cause whatever may have happened with Pops, whatever may have happened with the next dude, or whoever it may have been, she already scarred. You know what I mean? So her teachings, the teachings that you getting taught, potentially scarred, bro. And it's because she never got a chance to possibly process her emotions or deal with trauma situations or anything that could have hindered her, bro. So it's like, and then when with your dad, it's like it's a
You
lot of
gotta deal with
man,
that. So top of
yeah.
that,
And then she gotta look. Just think, bro. She gotta look at you like, damn, you remind me of your daddy.
I look just like
Like,
my
you know
daddy.
what I mean? But now that should be real, bro. Like, we don't really think about that. Like, we don't really take the time to think about that. Like, damn, we really didn't like put mom in a fucked up situation. Like, not only did they relationship end, but she gotta look at us like, I can't stand this nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
And
listen though, listen.
like,
But
that's
we didn't make her like
not at
we
all.
did not make her have that decision. Like we didn't make her lay down and have sex with you to have unprotected sex and make us.
No, I'm
I
not
mean, we
saying
wouldn't
that.
want
Nah, not at all, bro. But I'm saying like the fact that like the relationship being damaged though. Cause like let's say mom's was a saint and then dad was a dirtbag. He out he ripping and running, right? So mom didn't do
right,
nothing
right.
wrong in the relationship. She played her part. But daddy he thugging and dirtbagging. So now she gotta realize that she is looking at you like, damn, you just like your daddy. But just think about how much that affects you though, having to hear that, or in a negative manner. You probably ain't never even thought about it for real.
Every day, gotta hear that shit every day.
You,
You act just like your daddy.
eh,
You
eh,
gonna be just like your daddy.
exactly. So you think so? A, it's like you could take that as positive. B, you could take it as negative. C, you could understand what she actually mean. You know what I mean? A lot of the times we tend to be like, damn, mom's tripping. Like, I know she don't like my daddy,
I
so why would
look,
she want
look.
me to be like? Why would ain't that a problem?
So I went to a family reunion Saturday, right?
Okay, I hear you.
I had to, I let my grandmother hold my youngest son, my newborn, right?
Yeah.
So she talking to the family and shit. She walking around talking to the family and shit. Tell me why she go walk up to one of my aunties and be like, "This is his fifth child. He gonna be just like his daddy with 10 kids." I was like, "Damn, bro, you really gonna compare me like that?" Like, damn, he might got 10 kids. I got 5. I'm not trying to be like him. Like anything and everything I do, they try to compare me to my father, and it sucks because he's never been in my life,
So
and
so
I'm
that
in
that
my.
make you feel like that don't make you feel good about it. That's what I'm hearing. Cause you
No,
like,
I
damn,
didn't
I'm
feel. I
me. I'm
didn't.
Coop. I ain't my daddy.
Only reason why. Only reason why I didn't like what she said is for the is how she said it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
She said it in a hateful way, or not hateful. It wasn't hateful.
Like in
It
an
was like a
anger.
deep. No, it was like a deep, like a downing way. She was trying to put me down because of how
Mm,
many kids I have. You know what I
mm,
mean?
yeah, I feel that, bro.
And it's
Yeah,
like, damn, bro, I know I got a lot of kids. Like, damn, pull out is not in my name. Like,
say too much.
but it's like, but I'm here. I'm doing everything that I can for my kids.
Off tops.
And yeah, just for my grandmother to say that, like, in my face, is like, damn, what the fuck you be saying when I'm not around? You know?
Yeah, that makes
You
sense,
got the
bro.
balls to say it in my face. Come on, go ahead. You might as well say everything else. But
That makes sense,
no, I
bro.
went on about my business, man. I went on about my business. I ain't let it bother me because, I mean, we had a family reunion.
Off tops. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you didn't let it spoil the time you got going on with the whole all the family and shit. So that's a good look, bro. I mean, because it could have made you sad. You could have been standoffish. You could have been irritable. You could have been a whole bunch of things. And I mean, you didn't let
I
it
could have
bother
been a
you.
whole bunch
So
of things.
that's a win-win for sure. But I
I could have
mean,
been a whole bunch of things. My auntie looked at me and was like, she gave me that look, and I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing.
I mean, for me, bro, I feel like, bro, it don't really matter how many kids you got, bro. As long as you able to protect and provide for your children, bro, it don't really matter, bro. Like as long as your kids is good and they got their needs and necessities met, bro, it shouldn't even matter how many kids you got, bro. At the end of the day, I mean, as long as you doing your due diligence, that's all that really matter. I mean, cause you're gonna have people that's gonna be mad you got kids. People be mad you don't. It's you gonna go through all that type of shit, bro. But at the end of the day, it's what make you happy, what you pleased with, and what make your heart smile. At the end of the day, bro.
Yeah. Come on, go play, man.
But I mean, I gotta start with highs and lows, man. I didn't get straight to it, man. I gotta get to the highs and the lows, man. So let me see. I got our money in this thing. Shout out to our money, Bucks in this thing. Shout out to bro. Got Coop, me, Javo. Okay, shout out to us. That's what I like to see, man. So I'll start with should I start with Armani? I know you ain't in Discord, Armani, but you definitely could. I don't even know if you in this, and I did not update my Discord, so you can't even click Discord to join it direct. But I can send you the invite though, if you want to holler or whatnot. But you got a high and a low. I don't know if you still tuned in or not, but if you is, you got a high or a low. High meaning something like positive or something that worked in your favor this week, and then low like a negative or something bad you wasn't really feeling. It could be pertaining to almost anything really. If not, Bucks, you got one.
I can go ahead and say mine while we waiting.
Yeah, while we waiting, go ahead, Coop. Let me see what you got. Yeah, what's your high and your low, brother?
My high, I got multiple highs. I'm gonna say two lows.
Young
My
deal.
high family got together Saturday. Big ass family of mine. Like they got together, We was there. Not all of us was there, but we was there. You know? So that's a high. You know, get to see my family out and being a family, being a big happy family like we did. Another high, man. My girl made some bomb ass meatloaf tonight. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit was good. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, tops.
My low shit, man. My son, this little boy right here, he's got to have surgery next week,
Okay.
so he gotta get some tubes put in his ears.
Okay.
But that's my low, man.
How you feel about
Carry
that?
him through his surgery. Make sure everything's all good. But other than that, had a good week.
Okay. Nephew Kudo, he straight? He chilling? Like, is everything
Yeah,
cool with the surgery?
yeah,
He
he's
straight and
good.
shit?
It's just he gets too much water in his ears, and it
Uh,
just sits there over time. And it's like
okay.
he can't tell me that his ears is hurting and all that. So I don't know until his nose start running. He running a fever or such shit.
Oh,
So the
okay.
doctor was like, we can put some tubes in his ear and
Yeah.
it'll help him tremendously. I was like, yeah, go ahead, man.
Off
I
top.
had I had to get tubes put in my ears too. So
Okay, okay. Yeah, man. Well, little man in my prayers, man. For sure, man. I know
yeah,
everything gonna
appreciate
work
that.
out. I know you taking care of your responsibilities, bro. So I know it's gonna always work out, bro. What's up with you, Javo? You got a high and a low, brother?
Um, my bad. I'm high as hell.
Yeah,
But
nah, you good, bro.
high. I got a couple highs. Couple of them ain't PG, but I got a couple of highs.
Okay.
Um,
Try to
I ain't
keep
really
it
had
as
no
PG
lows.
as
I ain't.
possible, bro.
Yeah, that's
If you
yeah. So I'm like,
can.
but I ain't really had no lows. We been honest. I seen my little girl. What Monday was that? Monday, Tuesday. Seen my little girl. So you know that. Yeah, everything really straight. I ain't really had no lows. To be honest, I mean it's hot as hell, but you know,
Off top.
I was outside in the heat for a little minute. That wasn't too cool. But yeah,
Off top.
other than that, they been straight. How about you? How you feeling, man?
Oh man, my highs and my lows, man. So let me see. My highs, I would say the fourth was cool. I went to mom's little block party and shit. That shit was straight. It was cool. They threw down in
No,
the
she cooks
kitchen.
more,
Yeah, they
most
threw
definitely.
down. I got hella plates, so that shit went crazy. It was cool. Nobody was tripping. Wasn't no bullshit or none of that. So
Just
that was
peace,
a
You say you
love,
went
plus.
to
and
a little
grease.
block party?
Yeah, they threw a little block party on July 4th and shit, so it was all love. It was cool. Fucking
Peace, love,
You
and
talking about Papa
grease.
John and
yeah, Papa
Mama T?
John, yeah, they threw a block party, bro. It was cool though. Like we was chilling, so it was straight. It was all love,
Word.
man. Uh, I mean, I got to meet some people I didn't know over there and stuff. Said what's up and stuff to a couple people here and
I
there.
was gonna ask, how do you know them? They like your family?
Who? How I know who?
Papa John and
Oh, that's my mom and her husband, bro.
oh word.
Yeah, word.
I did not know that. Now
Yeah,
now
bro.
nigga knows. Keep me in the
Yeah,
loop, bro.
yeah, that shit real shit, bro. All the shit she be talking like that shit all real shit, bro. Like completely, 100%.
That's why he be over there
Yeah.
tripping.
That's why I be over here
He be over
laughing and shit, cause like that's it'd be
I
He
funny,
should
bro.
text
already
her
know.
too.
Yeah, bro, but that'd be why, bro. But I mean, cause I wanted her to, participate in shit. Cause like I said, since I've been growing, I've been realizing a lot about my people and shit. So I've been trying to get my
Your
people to
ears
grow
hurt?
too. And then that's how we've been doing it, bro. And honestly, like I said, for me, going through that program and then graduating that program, and then like not feeling like I had enough support, bro. That's why I was like, let me start a channel, bro, and just start talking to whoever. Like, I don't give a fuck where you from, what you got going on in your life. Like, you could just pull up and holler, and I'm gonna do the same. I mean, as long as we all keep it respectable and respect each other's personal life and all that shit, I mean, it's all good. That's how I look at it, at least. So, Yeah, but that's Mom's and Papa John, bruh. They crazy though.
Oh yeah,
But they threw the
my bad
block
for
party, bruh.
interrupting,
It
man.
was cool. They threw the block party. It was chill. They had karaoke, so we was doing a little bit of karaoke here and there. My
You was
mom could
over there
sing
singing that
lightweight,
Mariah Carey.
so she started singing a little bit because she could hit a note or two here and there and shit. And
Yeah.
That boy rolling that oregano.
yeah, it was cool. It was all cool. I mean, it's been cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's been cool. Like the last, I would say probably like 2 years, bro. Cause like probably like 2 years ago, bro, I wasn't talking to my mom. Like I wasn't talking to most of my family. Like probably like 2 years ago, bro. But like that shit been turning around, coming back in full circle. Uh, and that shit been a beautiful thing to actually transpire because there was a point in time I was like, I don't know, bro. You ever just felt like you got your family, bro, but they really don't know you, or they really don't
Yeah.
understand you, or they really
Yeah.
don't take the
Yeah,
time to care about
Yeah.
you,
yeah,
or like
hell yeah.
yeah, so like I like and especially like for me, bro, I've been the backbone of my family, bro. No cap, bro, since I was like 8 years old, bro. Like real shit, bro. And
Put your heart on the Lord.
like my mom would tell you,
High on the Lord.
if she
Yeah.
was in
What you
this,
about to
she'd
do?
tell you the same shit I'm saying. Like ain't none of this shit me making it up. Like none of that shit. Like I could literally hear it because I don't know what the hell. She probably
Are you
gambling,
watching it on your phone?
but I definitely could hear mom like mom pull up and she could tell you all the story. I don't even gotta say it, bro. But I've been doing that shit since I was 8, bro. Like taking care of my mom, nigga, my 3 little sisters, raising them, like all the shit, bro. And it's just like so. I always felt like they never like took the time to get to know me, hang with me, like utilize my time. You know what I mean? Doing shit I want to do or like
You
just
was tending to them,
giving
tending to
interest to
them.
me. But it's like I'm sitting here giving them all my attention, all my time. Shit at the time, you feel me? Getting caught up in shit, fucked up shit at times just to make sure they was straight. And it's like I didn't feel like I was getting the same love back, bro. And that's when I had to like completely make a change, bro, for myself, bro. And since I done that, that shit been working out for me. But now, since it's been working out for me, I've been trying to get my people on board. So now it's been coming together the way I've been envisioning it. But before then, it was no eye to eye. It wasn't no agree to disagree. Like it was just bad. Like I don't talk to you, you don't talk to me. Fuck it. But now shit been turning around, so it's been a lot more joyous. Like I've been a lot happier about shit. My other high though is I started working and shit. That's why I was a little bit delayed with the therapy Thursday. That's my apologies. I really planned on updating everybody yesterday, but I ain't even gonna cap. I came home, showered,
It
bro,
showed at 2 o'clock. I
and
was like, yo.
bro, I came home, showered, bro. Wifey made me a plate. I ate the plate. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I passed out on the couch after I ate the plate. So she was on my line because I be on hers too. So she was on mine like, I thought you don't get tired after work. I'm like, bruh, like, be quiet. Let me sleep. so
Yeah, what phone? Be quiet,
that
man.
that shit had me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, she was on my top for that shit because I be on hers every day. So she was on me, but that's why I wasn't able to update everybody. That's probably even why a lot of people ain't pulling up like usual and shit. And it's really just cause I mean I was slacking on that shit. But I am definitely gonna get back on track with it and everything. I just was trying to figure out the ins and the outs, and then I kind of was going through training these last couple of days and shit. So my schedule just kind of got a little messed up with all that shit. But like I said, we did like even like Coop said, like I mean we don't ever really need a topic. We are the topic. So I mean as long as we showing up and conversating, to me that's really all that matter. I hope that matter to y'all. If I could give some knowledge, receive some knowledge, you know, that's all I expect and appreciate at the end of the day. And then for a low, I ain't really had no low this week. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been feeling blessed. I feel like the devil is a lie and God just been showing up. And that shit been a blessing in itself. Wifey B Day tomorrow, but I mean I got
Happy
the day
birthday.
off, so her shit tomorrow. But I don't even know because her shit
Nice
tomorrow.
dinner.
But they want to go hang out at
Nice.
Sunsplash and shit at the little water park we got out here. So we probably gonna slide there. I don't know if she gonna really want to go to fucking Friday
I'm
or
trying. I'm
Sunday.
trying to get Rebel. I'm trying to get Rebel to come out to this amusement park out here where we
Yeah,
live at. 'Cause he's coming down to Louisville this weekend. Try,
yeah, that's what he
him
said. Link
him
that
and the
back
wife.
out. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
him and the
good
wife.
look.
Yeah, we can go to this amusement park. The holiday world, ride some roller coasters and shit. Just have a grown ass kids day. You feel me?
Nah, that's cool shit. That's good shit. That's some great ass shit. Honestly, I mean, you see, it was my daughter Kensietta Bucks pulled up and shit. I mean, them family vibes, bro. I mean, we EDO the family, bro. So it's always
Yeah.
good for anything, bro. For all of us, like that's what I be saying. That's why I be like, where the rest of the homies at? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all of us, bro. It ain't just no one person. Ain't none of us bigger than the brand, bro. Ain't like we all just shit trying to get by in life, and each one of us could give some knowledge to the next one to get through life. So it's like we all got gems, bro. We all been through fuck shit, good shit, all that shit. Just regular life. So we all could talk about it. Shit, I ain't the only one. Shit, that's why I like when y'all talk. Shit, I need y'all to talk too. Shit, y'all got a lot of knowledge. Shit, I don't be knowing. Like, so it'd be good,
Yeah.
bro.
1 + 1 = 3. Let's talk about it.
I mean, we could talk about that too. Maybe we just taught the wrong math. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, there's a lot of things we could go into. I mean, because guys say, you feel me, when you got two people combined, that make a third. So, I mean, how could 1 + 1 could be 3, bro? It depends on how you look at it.
See, most people didn't know that.
You know what I
Most
mean?
people
So,
don't know that.
it all depends, bro. I'm a very well-read person, bro. I spent a lot of time reading a lot of different books, bro. I got a little bit of
Hey, we did
very
well-read,
time,
bro.
Like, without a doubt, bro.
Only thing you could do,
I can
only
see
thing
1
you can
+
do
1
behind there
equaling
is
3.
lift weights, do some push-ups, and read the books.
For sure. What's up though? You're Kaylin, man. You got any? You got a high and a low? I mean, you ain't gotta really, you feel me, join Discord or, but if you got a high and a low, it'd be highly appreciated. Or maybe we could talk about your high and your low. I know you be just tuning in because you like to tune in and stuff, but you are part of this too. So if you got a high and a low, man, don't be afraid to drop it. And if you want to just keep it personal and listening,
Alright.
that's fine too.
Topic.
So
See,
Lifestyle, nah, man.
the
what a
difference
topic?
between your wants and needs.
Hold on.
A lot of people don't know the difference between a want and a need.
Oh, wants and needs. Okay. So a need would be like needing to pay your rent or your mortgage. You know what I mean? That's a need. Because if you don't pay your rent or your mortgage, you ain't got no home. You know what I mean? So
You ain't got nothing over your head.
yeah, so that's something that's definitely important without a doubt. You definitely is a need. That's a necessity.
You
Definitely
want to
that.
go out and get drunk with your friends.
Yeah, that's a want. Cause that's just what you want to do. You know what I mean? That don't mean that's what you need to do. But you know what I mean? But a lot of people don't know their needs from their wants. Cause some people wants be, oh, I want a Louis bag or I want a fucking all this so extra shit. Like, but it's too because of the
But
culture
some
of
of your
music, bro.
needs can be want.
Nah, I can't say some of your needs. Like what? Give an example. Give an example.
Like you need to eat, but it's certain shit that you want, but you ain't just like fast food shit. Like you ain't really supposed to be eating that shit.
Off tops.
Truth be told.
But see, it'd be convenient. It'd be convenient.
See, but you need food, but that ain't everything you want ain't something you need, and everything you need ain't something you want. So shit.
Off tops. But I mean, if you got food at the house, that's kind of more of a want than a need, bro.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
that's you not. Yeah, that's a want for sure. Cause it ain't a need, bro.
It's not a need until you have no other choice.
Yeah, cause like now I should see if you ain't
But
got no food at the house.
To your need.
Yeah, so I can see that, bro. But when you got food at the crib, that's just you being like, I don't feel like cooking, bro. So I'm gonna go eat out. Rebo, what's up, bruh?
I don't feel like slaving in this kitchen, so I'm finna go spend this bread.
Yeah. But now
Hey,
if you taking the
it be
bread
like
that you
that.
need to pay your bills with to go eat,
You
then
bullshit.
that's the problem though. I mean, cause if your bills are straight and you taking care of
Rebel
your bills, and
profile
then
picture
next thing you
look
know you
like
going to buy some fast food,
a
that
rapper.
hit different though. Cause there's some people, bro,
Yeah.
that's not gonna pay their bills, bro, and go eat. There's some people that'll go buy a pair of shoes or some designer shit before they make sure they kids are straight. You know what I mean? So I
And
think
that's
Say it
that's
again.
more of
Say it
what
again. Say it
Crook
again.
was talking about, bruh. Cause you got a lot of
it's
people
why they
that'll do
fresh as
that
hell,
shit, bro.
broke as fuck.
Yeah, it's people that'll
Bro,
go
it is
do backwards
always
shit.
sunny where you at.
People will go buy hella chains and jewelry, but ain't bought themselves their own car or ain't dropped on a house. Like, I mean, it's a lot of shit people do backwards. But again, bro, I'm
Backwards.
always gonna say, bro, it's also too because of the music we listen to, bro. Because the music and what y'all see going scrolling through social media and all that gonna tell you, oh, you need to have this, you need to have that, you need to do this. When it's like we lost touch of what we actually need to do individually, rather than trying to compare ourselves to so-called celebrities. You know what I mean? And that's really a big problem that we deal with and go through, bro. Cause now you feeling less than cause you see a picture of somebody else, or your girl feeling less than cause she ain't as pervasive as this photo she didn't seen, or like all that shit is like dehumanizing us, bro. Like
It's
if we want to be
retarded as
be
fuck.
truthful about the shit, bro.
Hey, let me say something about that, man. For one, I don't like the fact that females be letting social media get to their fucking heads. Because social media is social media. It's there to entertain the next person.
Off top.
If you living in my house and you eating my food that I cook for you every day, why are you worried about something that's not in my house?
He said, I'm feeding you, I'm clothing you. Why do you give a fuck what they talking about?
That nigga said I'm
Real
feeding
talk.
you.
Like why? Like what does the next person what does the next person outside of my house have to do with my motherfucking house?
Hey, what, what,
Preach
what,
past the coop.
what,
Preach.
what's the subject for today? Because I'm lost.
We bouncing
I ain't know.
around. I ain't gonna
I
hold
just
you.
can't.
It was
I just
supposed to
can't
be
get this.
needs and wants, and then it didn't jump somewhere, bro. We just everywhere right now. I didn't have no set topic, so this is what we got
I
going.
didn't. I didn't hop in the conversation,
Hey,
and
topic
this is the
is
Say
first shit I
coop.
hear.
Preach.
we are
You, yeah,
Preach.
go ahead. What you
That
got?
nigga
What's
said
your
I'm
high and your
cold.
low? You got a high and a low? I was
And he
trying to
said I'm
ask
easy.
Rebel, but
I'm
I think
close.
he's still busy though. You got a high and a low though, bro?
The high and the low.
Yo, what's your high and your low for the week, man? High being something good,
Yeah.
positive, low something negative, or you wasn't feeling.
Uh, shit. I'm gonna get back at you.
All right.
I'm kind of in between right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't
I
nothing
mean,
wrong with that.
I ain't got a set answer.
Yeah, continue processing it, and then hopefully you get back. If not, I'm pretty sure you'll have it next week. Ain't nothing wrong with that,
Oh
bro.
yeah, for sure. I saw y'all up in there. Like I made it just in time.
hey,
Yeah,
hey
and I was a
nigga straight
little
up.
late, bro, because like I said, I started working and shit, bro, and
Yeah,
my
yeah. I
schedule
just got
kind of
off.
got
I
a
got
little
off.
off. So yeah, because I honestly was thinking about maybe delaying it about 30 minutes to probably pushing it to like 5:30, starting at 5:30, seven
Is
thirty,
there?
9,
Well,
eight
there's
thirty.
a set time for it.
Well, really, it'd be 5 for Pacific, 7 Central,
Okay.
and then 8 Eastern. But I'm probably gonna delay it 30 minutes, so it'd be 5:30, 7:30, 8:30.
Yeah, yeah.
So that way, because I know most of us all work. Well, I just started, but now I'm working. So hey, but we all working. So I know we all kind of probably need a little later time, a little bit.
Hell yeah.
So I'm just trying to do that for all of us as a whole, so we all could continue to
Hey,
build.
coop, that's a big ass.
But
Say
yeah,
what?
we was a little delayed though. But you on time, brother. You showed up. You always
What you
on
say?
time.
What'd you say?
That nigga over there wildin'.
He chilling,
on
bro.
that
Cool, smooth.
on that big ass juice he drinking or water, whatever the fuck it is. God
Hey,
damn.
I'm not gonna lie to
That boy got
you.
that
This
caveman
joint,
juice.
but
Oh yeah, you
Nigga,
got
you
that
put the, you,
Tampico apples. Yeah, that go crazy.
hey,
It slap.
that nigga got the whole thing.
It slap.
Gallon.
That nigga, hey, when he pulled that up, I said, what the fuck?
That nigga freaking piss.
Hey, look. Hey, okay.
Nah, but shit, y'all ain't got nothing y'all really want to talk about though, or something that really, you feel me, that y'all may or may not be going through, or maybe somebody else you may know
these
going through.
hoes.
Honestly, I'm
No.
good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Been a nice work week.
No.
You
I
know
ain't
what I'm
even
Social
saying?
gonna lie,
media.
bro. Social media.
Trying to get a
Social
little
media.
Media.
All
extra
right,
money.
so all right, I'm gonna start at 17. How you feel about social media, bro?
Man, honestly, I don't fuck with social media
Thank you.
Okay.
because social media is straight up you entertaining other people that ain't, you know what I'm saying, doing what they're supposed to be doing pretty much.
Okay.
Niggas be on there putting real shit on social media, putting their business out there and shit, and
Okay.
everybody seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they wonder why motherfuckers be sitting there saying this and that about them, or oh, you know what I'm saying, you going through this, you going through that. Like, nigga, why that even matter? You putting it all out there, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It depends. You know what I'm saying? That's like a way, off way. You know what I'm saying?
Off
And
top.
then you got niggas that's like on social media and they probably trying to like come up on a new business or something. You know what I'm saying?
Off top.
Or you know what I'm saying? It's different ways. You know what I'm saying? But personally, I don't really fuck with it.
It's a
Okay.
scam.
I don't need it. That's
How
you know
you
what I'm
feel
saying?
about it, Javo? Let me get Javo. How you feel, Javo?
It's a scam.
I'm a damn. Hold up. I almost took the cap off. Y'all almost
You feel
exposed
like
myself.
you feel like it's a
Anyways,
scam?
no, I ain't gonna lie to you. As of recently, being with the whole drama with my baby's mama, I just said fuck social media. To be totally honest with you, I done deleted Facebook. I deleted. I'm basically deleted all that shit. The only reason I still got Instagram is for like NBA shit.
Off
Right.
top.
So yeah, social media is dead for me
Yeah.
completely. That's too much drama. Everybody in your business. Everybody talk too
I ain't
much.
even got an
Everybody
Insta.
worried about everything but they self. Your life falling apart, but you worried about mine like it's a TV show.
Off top.
Yeah.
What you don't know is your season finale coming quicker than mine. So you looking for extra episodes, but your shit from the end. You finna go off
This nigga
air.
sound like a
I got
black
3 more
professor.
seasons left. And a spinoff. Like what is you talking about? You playing. You worried
Okay.
about the wrong thing. Like, cause I guarantee you, fight
You
break out on
know,
Facebook.
thank you.
Whoever page it is, they trending for the day. The whole Facebook looking up one person because y'all messy. For what? Y'all not getting paid for this. Y'all ain't
Let me
putting a
say
dent
something real
in
quick.
Mark pockets. Y'all still filling them junks. He out here trying to box fucking Mark. He over here trying to box motherfuckers. Like Mark out here living his best life, and y'all trying to fight on Facebook.
Can you hear
Y'all
me now?
lying on this big blue app for who? What it do, Rebel?
What's up,
Yo.
Rebel?
Let me hop in this conversation real quick. What you talking
Hop
about?
in, brother. Hop in.
And you
Oh,
can't
no,
hop
that
in
shit
till
Now,
you
first of
good.
all, you gotta
hey,
give me a
oh,
high and a low.
you
Yeah,
can't hop in until you show your face.
Now give us your high and your low, brother. Let us get your high and your low. For surely. And then hop in, bro. And
My
then
high and my
I'll go to
low.
And this
Coop.
junk, bro.
My high and my low. My high is I got to spend time with all my nephews and nieces and my daughters these past 5 days on the 4th of July. My low is uh they broke me to the motherfucker, bro. That's really what it is. They definitely tapped the nigga pockets. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much it. But
Damn, so
go,
so so you can't chill, nigga.
That was the high and the low, bro.
yeah, that's my high and my low. That's my high and my low. My
Okay.
Oh no, nigga can't show his face right now. So
Oh, oh. The nigga got to go straight to work and home.
That nigga in face full of ass right now. Look at that.
pretty much.
It's bad, bro. Nah, but
But
that's a
so
blessing though. It's a blessing, bro. Cause at least you able
oh
to
yeah,
do that shit. You know what I mean? It's a lot of motherfuckers not able to, bro. So at the end of the day, that shit only money, bro, and it always could be replenished, bro.
Thanks. That shit grow every day.
Like,
I
God,
said grow. Yeah, I heard you. I said grow. That shit grow every day.
I mean, technically you're right.
yeah, so we could always
Shit over
get
here.
money, bro. That's
Dude,
easy.
what is that?
But Robert, we was talking about
Where's the
social
water?
media, bro. What you had? What was your input on social media? Like, do you fuck
So
with it? Do
Is
you think
this?
it's bad?
social media, I'm putting like this. This is this part that I want to
I
join.
want to eat that.
So everybody always say the same thing, right?
It came out bad like this.
It's too
My bad.
it's too much. There's too much drama. It's too much this. It's too much that. It's like nothing but that. Social media is just like everything in your life, right? Whatever you allow on your social media is what you allow in your life. You
Yep.
can block off certain shit. You got private settings. You got certain shit. Don't let something because social media it can be, a good thing to have. You know what I'm saying? You connect with old school friends. You can, what I'm saying, find a new relationship. I mean, it's not all bad, but just like with anything, man, you have the block button, you have delete people. You know what I'm saying? You can't control your social media, you can't control your friend list, you can't control what you do with it. I mean, Discord is social media. Right? like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit that we use is social media. But like I
Okay.
said, I mean, it is a good experience. It is something good to have, especially, you know what I'm saying? How far we came with technology and from social media. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like all the shit out here ain't bad. No, it is bad, but just like anything with life, you get to control what you get to do and what you see on your social media, on your timeline. Like I said, that's why they created the delete and the block button and stuff like that. So, what I was trying to say is don't let uh certain shit ruin a good experience, which could be a good experience. Now it could be a distraction too. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to balance it out. But other than that, if that's the reason why you don't got a Facebook, you can't reach out to your old friend because of drama. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of my advice.
All times. Coop, how you
I
feel about
mean,
it?
that's why. I mean, most of my folks, I got their numbers, so it's like
Yeah,
social media is just that your entertainment thing for me. So I
and
was
all
just
my
like,
people.
it's too much.
When I see them, I'm coming up and I'm speaking anyway.
Right.
So that's why.
But have you heard of the term out of sight, out of mind?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, family
If you
members.
don't
It's
see
like,
somebody you want to think about,
but that's what I'm saying though. Like, it's a lot of family members. Just like, oh damn, I forgot that we were fucking cousins. I forgot what the, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
social media kind
right?
of showed me that, like, oh, shit, let me tap in with them real quick, see how they doing. Or, oh, shit, my little cousin got baby girl, I didn't even know because out of sight, especially if you're a busy person, out of sight, out of mind. Social media kind of help you kind of stay in tune. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, like, you there, but you not really there. Because you can, oh, my little cousin just had a baby. Yes, it'll be more important for me to be there, right? But if I can just drop a comment, a message, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's baby girl cash at? Ooh, send you some money. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel that love even though I'm not there. Let's say I don't even know, right? I go to the next family meeting. Oh shit, I done got 3 extra cousins because I know we're related, but out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You live somewhere. I live. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it can be good and it can be bad.
How you
yeah.
feel, Coop? What you think about it?
On social media.
Yep.
All right, so here's my take on social media. I get what Rebel's saying. It's a way to stay in
No, you
tune
don't.
and in touch with family, but at the same time, if that family was important, you would have that person's cell phone number. You know, like, huh? I don't talk to my family. I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
See, that's why I'm tapping into everybody's different.
yeah,
Because I
everybody's
got
different.
cousins. I got cousins that I love to death, bro. But
Yeah.
I'm doing my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my hands dipped in like 2 or 3 different businesses. I'm trying to make money. So I don't. I'm not saying like they're not important to me. I love them, but I'm
But
just a busy dude.
when you
So
see him, when
that
you see
social
him,
media,
you would head up with him, right?
huh?
yeah,
Whenever you
that's how
see him, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
But
do
I
something
don't.
though.
I don't go see them. That's what
No,
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying when
say.
you do see him though,
I don't
at all.
nigga, I done moved up to Whitetopia. I've
yeah.
been
Mm,
home
White
about 8
Tokyo.
years.
And still,
I ain't been
yes,
home
sir,
in eight
man.
years, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, social media kind of, you know what I'm saying. I can do whatever. I can, like I said, I can send stuff. I know what's coming up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying
Yeah,
it's about what you want and what you want from your social media. If you use it for family, cool. That's gonna be there for you. If you want drama, if you want, I go to my Facebook right now. I mean, yes, they play. People always go play, but I don't see no fight videos. I don't see no stupid shit like that unless you go search for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just pretty much what it is. If you go searching for it, then you gonna find it. See
yeah,
a lot of people. I got hell people that try to be my friends. And I've been debating on add on not because I do sell cars. So I've been another thing. Social media is hella good for me because that's where I get my
yeah,
money.
yeah. Exactly.
If you have me on Facebook, Keith Alford, go ahead me on Facebook, you'll see it's nothing but me selling cars, nothing but customers, nothing but you know what I'm saying, me throwing out promotion deals. You might see some EDL stuff on there, you know what I'm saying? So it's always just social media
Yeah,
can make you social media can bring will give you what you put into it, basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
And like I said,
I feel like social media is cool. It's a good tool and resource that can be utilized if you're utilizing it the right way and in like a productive manner, or you utilizing it on some positive shit. I feel like it can be harmful though on some negative shit. If you being negative or everything that you kind of partaking in is negative, then I could see it being negative completely by far. I just feel like social media bad for children. That's the thing I don't really like about social media, and I really feel like it's because these so-called people that's either that they deem elite or deemed celebrities or whatever they may deem them as in society. I feel like they kind of give out the wrong image uh, pertaining to social media. The reason why I feel like that is like the promotion of it on what's being promoted. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Rebel U is right as far as like the blocking and your notifications and all that. But like, what about these babies who parents or adults in their lives just be throwing them the phone? You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of irresponsible like grown-ups though that be putting these children and kids in different predicaments, bro. Because for me, it's like I can understand like you a teenager and you on social media or like in high school and shit. I could get that. But like if you in elementary or fucking middle school, bro, and it's like you got these kids running around trapped on their phone all day, but then they taking their phone, bro, and it's depicting their mental on what they should look like, how they should be, what they should wear, what's cute, if they out of shape, what's a real shape, if they curvy and like all that shit, bro. So I feel like yeah, it's cool business wise and like I said, connecting with family on some positive shit, bro. But I also feel like at the same time that shit destroying a lot of our people, bro. And I feel like that too because you got kids that'd rather sit there on the phone and TikTok and do all this other shit, but won't go outside and play with their neighbors, bro. You got kids that'll sit here and just be not eat or be throwing up in the bathroom because they don't want to eat and afraid to eat and gain weight because of something they seen on TikTok or because of celebrity or somebody that they deemed like that made it. So now they feel like that's the route, and so now they jeopardizing and ruining their life without even knowing it, bro. So I mean,
This
I do
social
see the
media has been
positives and the perks, but I feel like that shit definitely like hinders your kids and stunts your kids' growth. And like I don't know, so it depends. Like on a parenting perspective, bro, I don't agree with that shit at all. But on like
Yeah.
a business aspect or like trying to do something positive, it's like I fuck with it on that hype. But that's why it's like that's why I use it is on some positive shit and to be productive, bro. But when it pertains to the negative shit, like I feel like that shit all the way not cool, bro. Like,
Did
and
you hear me
that's
there what I said?
what you say, man.
Can you hear me? I said it's like social media raising your kids.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
get their whole definition of life from
They be on
that
TikTok.
from what
They
they
look,
listen to out there in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
cause
like because they hear it on social media, they see it on social media, then they think it's like that everything is okay, it's good. They follow by that. You know, they you know everything that goes on there, they follow by that.
Cause
And
it's
it's like
learned
it's bound
behavior.
into it. Yeah, it messes up a child's whole pattern of growing up. Real
they'll
talk.
parental control on that shit.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
that
but
shit, but I
I
mean, how many people actually really do that shit though?
actually want to sit down and do that. But not
Right.
even that. You got to
No,
limit the time that they own it though.
parental control
Yeah.
is bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why.
Because they
Because you
kids know
got
how to get through that easily.
no, it's not even that. The shit that
Is it because of how they
hold
be
on,
nasty and shit?
listen, the shit that they still allow because um I like so my daughter she be on her tablet and it sounds like a kid talking, right? And then you turn around, it's a grown ass woman in a bathing suit talking about relationships and other shit like that. But they got it as kid friendly when it's not 100%. Like you have to really dive deep into that shit.
Yeah, I seen some shit like that before.
Yeah, that shit
You got to
happens all the
monitor it.
time. Cause they even be
It's
having the little kids that be
it's the way
cartoons
man.
that be doing bad shit, like drinking bleach or setting themselves on fire. But then your
Yeah,
child watching this but it say it's kid friendly, but your kid taking all of this in, bro.
yeah.
And they sponges. They going to absorb it all.
And then
Oh,
y'all gotta remember when we was little, bro. When we was little, bro, everything we used to look
Yeah,
up
yeah.
to, nigga, was interesting. It intrigued our mental. We was like, oh, that shit
Yeah.
tight. I want to do that, or I want to be just like that. So it's like, how you think that shit hit your kids?
that's another thing too, bro. You gotta think about the type of women that you're attracted to, right? Think about the type of women you're attracted to. Now go back to you as
Uh,
kids. Think about Mr. Mrs. Incredible. Think about how she looked. You know what I'm saying? Think about some of the cartoon figures that they said was doable for kids. But
yeah.
I mean, they threw lust and how a woman should look and stuff like that. Like all the pretty women had a big booty, big
I remember
titties and stuff like
the
that. You know what I'm saying?
Like they just try to. I don't know. I feel like that shit like controlling, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh,
I feel like
Dexter's
that
Lab.
shit is definitely controlling, bro. That shit not good for the kids, bro. I feel like it also too. I also feel like it'd be bad too when you got a lot of parents that just throw the phones in their kids' hand, but don't take the time to actually teach and explain to their kids. Cause I mean that's what we come from
That
as
part.
people. That's what we really is as people. And then it's like yeah, that too. The type of movies, the shows, like all of that stuff. I mean, cause you can watch a kid movie, bro. But when you watch that kid movie when you a kid, bro, it's funny, hee hee ha ha. But then go watch them same kid movies as an adult, and you see all them hidden messages that's really going on, that's being said,
exactly.
and all the nasty jokes. So yeah, Invert, you right. Shout out to the chat though. But yeah,
Hey,
you
my kids will
absolutely
never watch
right.
SpongeBob.
Cause that's how I feel about a lot of cartoons. That's how I feel about a lot of shows, bro. That's how I feel with social media, bro. Like all that shit,
Y'all hear me?
it got hidden messages, bro. And a lot of times people don't take the time to actually dissect them hidden gems that they
Wait,
dropping.
wait. Exactly.
Because
But
you
like
know what?
how they
Sometimes when
said,
my kids used to be watching TV, I see cartoons on it and I just walk past the room. But
Yeah.
when I actually looked at what they was watching, I'm like, what did he just say? And what is that? What
Yeah.
is this? because I didn't know it wasn't like that when I was young. The TV
No,
was you had to go really get some
Tom and
already
Jerry
stuff like
was
that. But the
disgusting.
cartoons they never had that type of language and stuff like that in it. Okay, I'm old, yeah, but I'm just saying, but it really didn't have that stuff in it. So I really had to pass by the room like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, what is it? You know what I mean? And so yeah, you got to be knowledgeable as parents too, because me and computers and technology and stuff do not get along. And so they get to go in there, they probably know how to put on parental block better than I do. So I
oh
mean,
yeah,
you think about, but you got to limit the time too that they do have that, and it should be supervised though. But I know
oh
it's
yeah.
hard to take time out, to sit there all the time because us as parents got a lot to do. So sometimes it's hard to take that time out. But if you can't take that time out, then they don't need to have that entertainment because that's the
I,
only way that you don't really be able to control it. It's got to be supervised. But I mean, you can't control every step of their lives, every way that they go. But you can do the best you can. That's all I can say.
Go ahead,
I
Ray.
remember like I remember like 2 years ago, man. Like it was a fucking cartoon. Like, y'all probably remember it. There was like a Chinese little bitch, and she went viral, bro. Cause this bitch was telling kids to kill their parents and shit like that, bro. That shit went viral, bro. Hey,
You talking
sure
about
as
that
shit
Momo
stink.
thing?
Yeah, sure as shit stink. That shit was on my recent daughter playlist. I said, listen, Momo gonna get you fucked up. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. But since then, bro, I, we like she got very like I'm damn near about to cut Coco Melon out, bro. They call another nigga a monkey the other day. Hell no, bro. I'm about to get it. Like I'm very straight on what she was, bro. Very fucking straight. You got to.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I
hidden
bought it.
messages, bruh.
Yeah, I bought it. I spent like $200 on a leapfrog, and then you gotta pay like $30 like a subscription, and
Yeah.
that's what she play on most of the day.
Monkey
And she
is
had,
crazy.
And that's wild. You gotta pay for the subscription for some education.
oh,
That shit is
exactly for
wild.
education. YouTube freedom, motherfucker. YouTube freedom, motherfucker. Man,
But that's
I'm all set.
cause you gotta pay for knowledge, bruh. If you notice when we
But
come,
YouTube now monetize Korean.
Coco Melon is so bad for kids. 100%. Coco Melon ain't your friend at all.
It's not, bro.
And not
So
ever.
what do y'all
It's something
suggest
that
that a
is
parent
new,
does
bro.
though in these situations? What do you suggest a parent does?
I mean, me personally,
Read a book.
read a book, and I think that's a
Man,
big of the
that
problem
shit,
too.
that shit, that
Hey,
shit easier than said. That
read
shit
a,
way
read a book.
easier.
Yeah,
That's
it
what we
is
do.
easier than said, but it's also
Pop
easier to
up
just
book.
throw a phone in your kid's hand.
Hey, read a
Pop up
book
I,
books.
or
but that
go
ain't
work
so you
out
can't just throw a
or
phone in your
ride
kid's hand.
bikes or
Because
something. You know
that's
what I'm
like
saying?
the
Go
phone is right
run,
there.
Like
like do
and that's
activity.
what I was saying. People don't take the time to teach.
It's
Like
saying
But do
people
you
would
know?
say
But do
I'm
you know
busy, I'm
statistically
busy, I'm
though?
busy, but it's
Do
like
you
okay,
know?
you a
Do
parent
you
though.
know?
That's
Do
right.
you know? Do you know statistically though? Kids are a lot smarter than us than when we were kids because of technology.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
technology,
That's
like I
true.
said,
That's true.
technology isn't all bad. Just like I said,
nah,
social
not
media
at
is not
all.
all bad. It's about what you
it's
allow
just what we put
in
out
this
on
life.
technology.
I'm telling
Exactly.
you.
That's what I'm saying. My advice
If
would be just you,
technology was
you
strictly
need
for
to
education, we'd be straight.
you need to manage and you need to see
Get your ass out of here.
what your kid
Go.
watches. Like I teach, like my
Go.
daughter knows a lot. Like I taught my daughter, like this only kid, right? But she around a lot of fucking people. So I taught my daughter a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody touches you there, stuff like that. And she's very open. She's very like very opinionated, and she will let me know. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I don't want social media. I don't want somebody from social media teaching my daughter the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like throwing in hidden messages. Like, okay, hey, you can touch me here, but just don't tell your parents type shit. 'Cause that's the type of shit that they show on them fucking kitty videos. And that's the shit that blows my mind, bro. You got sick motherfuckers that are grooming kids.
But
That
see,
are
the whole thing
fucking
about it goes straight back to parenting. It's all up to the parents. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, when I was raising mine, they couldn't even spend the night at people's houses. Bring them over here.
Hell no.
They come stay the night over here. I didn't want them to go because I didn't know what was going on at people's houses.
You
I
said
didn't
What
know
what?
how
they
to word
teach, you
everything.
don't know
Maybe
their education, you don't know
Hey,
what they teaching their kids, you
exactly.
don't know
And so
nothing
it's like
about
some
nothing.
time y'all have I have a house full of kids, a whole bunch of them, a heap of them. Y'all come over here. Come over here. I don't care. Your cousin's coming. Your cousin's friends, they can come. But y'all not going over there. Because I don't know what them people doing over there. See, it was about monitoring everything that they did. Now, I ain't going to lie. I did smother them when they was like, young. I smothered them a lot because I wanted to cradle them from this world when I should have been teaching them the world. But in the same magnitude, that smothering, it kind of helped a little bit. And in some sense, it didn't. It made her feel sheltered. But at the same time, between time, it's just like you really have to monitor and take control of your kids' lives. You can't just be nonchalant walking around like they just there and they can't teach themselves. They got to learn from somewhere. So you put down them guidelines and you put the strict behavior on them. And then I'm a woman of the old school. I'll whoop the hell out of you. I don't play that. I
Say it
put you
again.
to work and you
I
wash your
whoop
walls
your
and all kind of stuff.
motherfucking ass.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
whoop
don't deal with
your
that.
ass.
I'm not gonna sit there and talk talk to you like okay, this is no, because you gonna know better. But the whole thing about it is this is it's parenting. It all goes down to parenting because kids gonna they're gonna rebel off tops. That's what they're gonna do. That's their kids, especially when they get teenagers. It's woo we. But
People getting it up.
they sponges when they're young and they're gonna absorb everything and they're gonna absorb everything around them. So you're about monitoring, but you can't. At the end of the day, you're really not gonna be able to control none of that. None of it. You can do the best you can do. And parents beat themselves up all the time trying to figure out how to change you once your kids is really basically a teenager and kind of set in their ways. You can put all kind of strongholds on them, but the best thing is to teach them about the
Yeah,
world
hold
they
on, give me
finna
a second.
evolve into. That's the best thing to do because at the end of the day, you can only do what you can do as a parent. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna become grown and they have minds of their own. So keep struggling and just keep doing what the best you could possibly do because you can't keep it away from them. It's gonna be right there. If they don't get it at home, they're gonna get it out there. But they gonna get it most definitely. They gonna get it.
And the scariest part about all that is that you right 100%. That's the scariest part.
And it terrifying knowing that your child is
I
gonna
ain't
go
ready for my baby to get
facing all these
old.
kind of tribulations of life that you done went through, that you done seen, and it's scary because it's like they don't even know what they walking into, and they want to rebel, they want to talk crazy, but they don't know what they. I can't wait to move out your house, and then when they move out, they, Mama, can I come back? You know what I'm saying? That's how they are,
No.
because life kick them in the butt hard, and they like,
Beat
what
your
the
ass.
and you might say you didn't want to listen, and you still don't want to. You can't be hard headed all the time. You got to take the time out to listen. Remember we was talking about that the other day about listening. That's the problem with these children. They don't listen. Don't listen to nothing, but they hear themselves talking. But
And
you
the
don't
thing
hear them
is,
talking
too,
because at the end of the day, both of y'all yelling back and forth at each other. And how y'all gonna get anywhere yelling at each other? My template is just like this. I'm gonna go in my room and close the door and let you argue by yourself and see how that work out for you. Cause I ain't finna do it. I ain't got the time and the energy. I'm too old to be doing all that now. But you know what I'm saying? But when kids just gotta understand when you get grown, you get gone. And that's when you face that world. And when you face that world and it kick you in that ass and you don't have no understanding,
You
that's
just
when you're
got to
gonna think
run.
about all the things that was taught to you that you should have been
Get
listening
off
to.
of it.
They're still in there, they in there. That's why I be saying kids got to listen. They don't take heed of none of that stuff. It's the truth. And then they grow up and then dang, mama, you was right. You know what I'm saying? But mamas and daddies get wrong too. They ain't all the way right all the time either. They be wrong sometimes because we not made. As a book, we got feelings, emotions, and stuff too. And sometimes we go off them as parents, and sometimes we make wrong decisions and cradle our kids a little bit too much, and they don't have nothing else to fall on.
On top.
What they gonna fall on if you and your girl you 6 feet? What they gonna fall on if that crutch ain't there no more? What they gonna do? I want you to live your life while I'm here as if I wasn't here. That way it could prepare you. I'm always be there for you, but that way it prepare you for that time when I'm not. Cause it ain't nothing like picking up the phone. Cause I can't pick up the phone and call my mama. I wish I could, cause I sure would. Probably a whole bunch of times in a week, but I can't, cause she gone. God rest her soul. But that was my rock, and when my rock was gone, And I was grown. I had no direction. That's how much my mama cradled me, and she cradled me, and she cradled my kids. That's how she was. But then when that stepping stone ain't there no more, you gotta step behind. That's why you gotta teach them while they're young, so that you get them molded in them. That's what all the schooling and about and all that kind of stuff. But keep your kids' heads in the books. I'm gonna tell you right now, because you don't want them to enter that world naive and dumb and don't know nothing and don't realize how that world gonna kick them in the butt. Because this show is, and it's gonna kick them so hard they don't even know where they're gonna come from. Their head gonna spin so fast, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, this is real life shit." So don't ever hide it from them. You got to show it to them so that way they know what direction they need not to go in. And that's what we don't do as parents. We try to hide it from them, but not show it to them so they have a better understanding
Go ahead,
of what they
17.
think.
Go ahead, 17.
Also, we gotta let
Oh, that's cool.
we gotta let our kids make their mistakes while they're young, because for one, you don't want them to make a mistake while they like in their 20s. That's just gonna stick with them for the rest of their life. Because
Boy, that's still young.
That's still young.
I'm not, you don't want to make it when they get older, when they know something.
I say in my
They
20s,
need to keep absorbing all that.
Look,
I mean, you don't want to be
I say
my age. I'm 48 years old, and I don't
I
know
say
everything.
in the 20s. I say in the 20s because you got to think of what how advanced the world is right now. You feel me? I got little brothers and little sisters that's 15. You know, they smoke weed, they drink, they do pretty much everything that I fucking do. They only 15,
Okay.
and
And there ain't
that's why
nothing
I
you can
say
do
in
about
their
it.
20s. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it because my mom's sitting there letting them do it. You know, but
That's why
when I
good
was that age,
parenting.
man, I was getting criticized because I mean, judge me how you want. I started smoking weed when I was 7. Judge me how you
I
want.
ain't
I
never
don't
I
care.
heard that. I heard of that before.
Like, all right, so I was getting criticized every day, but now you got these two young ones, and you letting them do this and do that because they see us doing this and doing that. But at the end of the day, we're grown. We
You
done
know
made
what?
our
Talk to them.
mistakes.
Only
We
thing
done
you can do
had
is
our
talk to your
kids.
siblings. Talk to them.
That's the thing.
Outside of
I
they
done
come,
sat
them
there.
coming, you gotta put that in their ear so it's there. Cause kids, when they come
Look,
teenagers, they're not gonna listen to you. Trust me, I know. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
they'll
I
listen
listen
already
to
to
my
know.
somebody
nothing.
else. They'll listen to
They
They
don't
gonna
want
somebody
listen
to
to all
else.
they
nobody
their
to them
peers and
no more.
they homies, who they be around and they frick all that. They're not gonna listen to you. Period. But they gonna hear you. Trust me. So the
That's
thing
like
is
my
to
little
keep
brother.
putting it in their head, keep putting it in their head. Because my grandparents installed it in my head so tough. I'm 48 years old. Not remember things that happened when I was in the 6th grade that I remember that my granddaddy told me about life. Real talk. Because you said you started smoking when you was 8. Try being 8 years old selling weed.
See, I
Real
started
talk.
doing that when I was 12. Started selling weed when I was 12,
Because they
making my
I
own
raised
money.
hustlers. And I'm telling my babies was hustlers. They had to get their money. They knew mama had money. Mama gonna take care of everything. They had the best everything. They really did. I can't even lie. I think I did too much sometimes. But my
Don't listen to her, y'all. She
my,
capping.
my babies were hustlers. So I'm just saying. So imagine how you would feel as a parent knowing your son out there 8 years old selling weed and got a pocket more money than you got. You working every day. What is you doing? But you don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm cutting grass or something like that. What that? Boy, cutting grass is some good money, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're right.
And I
You know,
was
but you find
young.
out later on. But I'm just saying, but you know, kids go in their own direction as they gonna go. They have their minds of their own, and when they reach that teenage level, it's a wrap. You basically really gotta really just sit back and don't try to overly be their friend. Then you really mess up.
That's right.
Cause then they don't think everything they do, you like cool, we homies, we kicking it, that ain't cool either. You that
Nah,
ain't
not
cool.
at all.
No.
That's parenting,
I'm
bro.
not your homie. I'm your daddy,
Cause
nigga.
see, what you do, but see, you fall short when that happens. You fall short, and you what did I do wrong? You was trying to be a friend. That's your child. They looking for you for answers. How you gonna sit up there and kick it with your child, and they looking for you for all the answers, and you give them right in front of doing what they doing? So what kind of parent do that make that? No, 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 no. That ain't how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to be a parent first, and if you could be the friend, shoulder cry on when they need one, and stuff like that. You know, be that person that he can come to and talk to about everything where they don't feel insecure and hold it in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Don't bottle it all inside. That's the friend part you need to be, where they feel like comfortable enough to come talk to you about everything. But as far as being a friend, sitting back, kicking and chilling, I swear, for Heavenly Father, to this day, as I sit on it in my room right now, I would never have did that with none of my kids, not once. Because once
You
you let
say you
that door,
wouldn't chill with your kids?
well, no, I mean, just sitting around kicking, chilling, and you know, having a drink. I'm not talking about when they got grown. I'm talking about when they still teenagers, because parents do it.
Oh, even before that.
Even before that, just don't let your child feel that it's okay to do whatever in front of you, because parents do that all the time, and it's so thick right now. It ain't even funny. I'm a grandmother. I'm 48 years old, but I'm older. They got grandmothers that's younger than me, way younger, 20 years younger than me. They got grandmas
Hey,
already.
your fucking ass
And
out
they
there.
and you see the grandma with the daughter, and they don't even believe that that's the mama and the daughter. Trust me, I know. They think we sisters and cousins and friends and all that, mother and daughter. That's what they think we ain't. Cause that's how good Mama Lena look. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Cause I look good for my age. That's how they. That's this what they think. I'm just sorry, but that's what they think, and it ain't your daughter.
Hello.
That is my daughter. They
Hello.
don't even believe my son, my son.
Hello.
But in the same attitude, I'm just saying. But you get comfortable in that situation, and then next thing you know, your children is your best friends. It goes deep. Y'all don't understand me. Y'all got babies. I got grown ones, and trust me, it goes deep. So you got to watch every step that you make when you molding them into the people that they need, that you want them to be. They're not gonna be the person you want them to be all the time. But you keep on pressing in their ear and keep that in their ear and trust and believe you me, it's gonna carry them a long way. Because everything that because I was raised by my grandparents, everything that was told to me, I carried in my life to this day, and I never skip a beat on it because I remember everything. And I don't know how I remember everything, but I do. So that's why I say you can't stop them, but you sure can inject it all up in their ear. Give them all that knowledge. So knowledge is power, and they need all that knowledge because they're gonna need it because they're gonna need the power when they get dealing with that world. Because you don't want them to go in there and not face down and ass up, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to act, not knowing how to reverse the situation.
Hello.
Y'all know what I mean.
What
You don't want
talking
the
about?
world to become a mess. I ain't talking about what y'all, but y'all see y'all nasty. I'm talking about the world gonna put them in their ass. That's what I mean by face
He
down,
said,
ass up. All right, Pat.
We know,
he said we
mama.
nasty. She
You
believe
had your face down
You
and ass
say.
up in the world gonna
it.
kick your ass. So that's what I was talking about. Y'all stop listening to that music.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what y'all already see. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all raise some kids like that.
Hey, she said
Nah,
we
we just
nasty. She
messing with
over
you,
here being
mama.
aggressive with it.
We messing with
You
you,
the
I
one
know
that
mama.
how
said
to
it.
throw
You
them face
the one that
down and
said
ass up. I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about the world will kick you in your ass. That's what I was talking about. Dog, y'all need to be my age.
it. We just messing with you, mama. But nah, that shit real. But that's what I was saying though. Like, it really do start with the parenting though, cause like, and you got to get these kids when they young, man. You really got to talk to them. Like, we
Yeah.
spend to because in our mind we so busy with everyday life, we tend to not really put that time to the side. And that time is probably the most precious thing we could do is put that time to the side to actually ask them, you know, what's up with you, or what's your high and your low, or how you feeling today, and actually have a full blown conversation with them rather than just you good, you ate,
I
you brushed
never
your
thought
teeth this
about that,
morning.
see?
You know what I mean? Just the basics, like the basics. That shit ain't really the basics. The basics is really you sitting there for an hour hanging with your kid, actually getting to know your child. Cause a lot of time we don't. We at work all day. How you know your kid and you at work most of
Fact.
the day? If you at work 8 hours, your
Fact.
kid at school 8 hours, you come home, you tired, your kid probably tired, you make dinner, y'all shower, and then what? You either A, hop on the game, and then now your kid just running around the house. You didn't spend no time with him. How you spend
Oh, you
time with him?
right. You
Yeah.
right.
When did you
Because I,
spend
'cause I
time
was
with him?
working 14 hours a day. And when I got home, it was dinner, showers, and bed.
That's it. Oh, you had a good day. You did your homework. Yeah, I did my homework. All right, cool. You go
Don't
your
even
way,
check
they
it.
go their way. How did you really?
Don't even
How
check
did you
it. Just
parent your
say,
kids?
okay.
How was you there for your kids? What time did you spend with your kids? None.
Wow.
You didn't do nothing but feed them and shower them and sending them to the schoolhouse.
Unless you was there at home with them.
Yeah. Now if you home with them, that's cool because you there with them. You feel me physically.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
off
doing no more.
tops. But even
Yeah.
then, it's like that's cool. But it's like when you throw work into the picture, bro, you not there
Yep.
Not
at
there. Never
all.
there.
But
Never there.
we tend to be grown and think, oh yeah, I'm there for my kid because I went to work. No, nigga, you went to work because you had to go make sure we had necessities met. But the kids still need their necessities. They still need their parent. They still need the physical time. They still need the physical education, the mental education. They still need to be taught.
Mm-hmm.
Like who really doing that, bro?
You're right. You absolutely correct.
Like yeah, okay, you went to
Absolutely
work.
correct.
Okay, cool. But what
Because
you
you know
do
when
with
you
your
go to work
kid?
like that, you
What
don't even
time did you
realize
spend with your kid in that
that
day?
you're not
What
giving
did
no
you
time.
do? Did you really talk to your kid when y'all ate dinner? Did y'all have a full conversation?
None. None.
Were y'all was just sitting there talking, or was it phones on the table, or was it hold on, I gotta do this, or I'm checking this, or hold on, this work?
Oh, you're right. You are absolutely correct.
And that's what I mean as far as
Absolutely.
parenting your kids, bro. The motherfuckers will come up with 1,000,001 excuses on why they didn't do something, or I was too busy, or I was occupied, or I got all this going on. Okay, but your kids is supposed to be your number one priority.
Yep. Straight up.
Straight up, you're
So
right.
I don't understand it, bro. That shit don't resonate with me. It don't make sense to me, bro. Cause I feel like the moment you was sitting there getting your Dougie in and you had that baby pop out, after that your life changed, bro. It's no longer about you. You supposed to still make sure that you taking care of everything you supposed to be taking care of and giving that child the time of the day. You supposed to be understanding that kid, teaching that kid, molding that kid. And that's why I don't
Can I
agree
say
with
something?
social media. That's why I don't agree with none of that shit for kids, bro. Because it's too
Can I say
easy
something?
for parents not to be parents.
You're definitely right. And I put it like this. You know, predators, they spend more time with your kids, teaching them, and I mean that's why it's so easy to adopt kids because they spend more time with them at school or the after school programs and stuff like that. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying if the enemy is taking the time out
Why you
for
ain't?
But you know what somebody told me today? This is not true. Somebody told me today. They said the people that you how you sit up there and talk about stranger danger, just stranger danger, don't talk to strangers. It'd be the people that they know be the first ones to abduct them or hurt them, than
Because they
versus the
feel
ones that hurt.
comfortable with them.
They
It's
get
the
close.
comfortable. It's the
They get close.
comfortability. It's the comfortability. Especially if they heard the name a couple of times from their parents' mouth. Then they like, oh, they cool. I heard their name.
Yeah, like, hey, your mom told me to pick you
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, now it's
You don't see
believable.
nothing wrong with it. Exactly. Papa John
Well,
got
okay.
something he want to tell y'all though.
What's up, Papa John?
Hey, how y'all doing today?
We doing smooth, man.
Doing
We
all
doing
right,
smooth.
man.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna
Wait,
take it back to
Way age. Go ahead, Papa
old
John.
school values, okay? Okay, I was raised in a time when, okay, you came to the table and you ate. Everybody was at the table, okay? Because if you haven't paid attention, when's the last? Okay, I put it this way: by the time a child is 2 years old, they learn how to lie.
Facts.
Would that be a fairly true statement?
Oh
That's
yeah,
yeah,
Did
for
you go
true.
get
sure.
that candy out
absolutely.
that bowl? No.
No.
I don't know.
Candy quick.
Huh?
They'll hide some
There's a
candy.
window. Yeah, there's a window. And that window is from about the time a child is 1 to about 9 years old.
Huh?
A window, an age when that child actually looks to that parent, when they're still looking up to their parent. When the parent is the most important influence on that child. After they get past 8, 9 years old, then the world comes in and crashes the court. But that time period between 1 and I'm gonna say 9 years old, when a son truly looks up to his father, okay, when a child is clinging to mom, okay, that's the window where you have your biggest influence to guide and direct their moral thinking.
That's when they fear you.
That's when their fear of God is put into them. That's where their respect for their parents is put into them. That's when they learn to communicate, sitting around the kitchen table, learning etiquette and how to act and speak to one another, okay, with the parents sitting there with them. You understand what I'm saying? Making sense to anybody?
Because
That
they like sponges.
they're like sponges, and if you don't take advantage of that window and pour that into them, then when they get past that window, it's easier for them to, you know, go way left or way right. You understand what I'm saying?
Because they
But
used
it's
to.
the first few what they call formative years,
Ah,
okay, where they develop into the person that they're going to be. And that's your best opportunity to influence and educate a child in their morals, their etiquette, their intelligence, their whole personality is formed in like those first 8, 9, 10 years.
Go back. You see, but kids change.
Yeah, they do. But when they have when they
Some
have
kids
that,
will be terrible when they're
yeah,
young.
okay, but when
Better
they
when they get older.
okay, that's true. But when they have that base, that solid base to work from, that foundation, okay, they will always come back to that foundation, okay,
Let's go back to what they know is right.
because they know what is right. And that base is formed in those first 10 years.
I can see that in a sense, and in a sense,
Can you see that?
I can. No, I can
Yeah, I
see
can
it.
see that for sure.
Because that's when they look to mom and dad almost in a godlike way. You understand what I'm saying?
They
That daughter is so in love with dad. Whatever dad says, she soaks it right up. You know, the son has so much respect for dad. He wants to be just like his dad.
It ain't
Do
like
you
that
see
no
that?
more.
yeah, but a lot of people ain't raised by their mama and their daddy.
Yeah.
They only got some.
This is
But
when the mother teaches the daughter how to be
A
a
woman.
female, how to take care of herself, how to
well, answer
carry
this
herself.
question. What is
Okay,
um,
okay, but most kids
what is
nowadays got two daddies and two mamas.
what is a child supposed to do when a mother is raising a son and
Yeah,
ain't no father
my
there?
mama raised me. My dad went
Yeah.
nowhere.
Okay, and like I said, I'm expounding on the old school,
So do you
but
believe
at the
that?
same
Yeah,
time,
mama raised
even in a one-parent household,
But do you believe that a woman could raise a son in
yes.
in a sense of preparing him for the world? I honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one because I don't think it's possible for a woman to raise a son.
A woman
I,
cannot raise a
there,
woman.
there, there's
she
Man,
has
things,
no
if
idea.
a man can
yeah,
raise a
She
daughter,
can
then a
guide him.
woman can raise a
She can
son.
guide him,
she can guide him,
but
but
she can't teach him how to
she
be a
can only
man.
take him so far because there's a thing called man knowledge out there that only a man can teach a boy.
Exactly, because I don't know nothing about being no man.
Okay? So the family unit is the most powerful thing in the whole equation. Yeah, okay, I grant that. The family unit is broken in so many ways that is crazy.
Because my son had to learn how to be a
But
man.
that was done on purpose. Yeah,
And mama.
yeah. But that's where, what I made my comments last week about uncle stepping in and being that father figure. But still, it's
So how would a woman teach her son how to be a man? I mean, how to grow up? How would she do that?
basically she would have to introduce a positive male role model
What
into
made
that son's life,
what made
and not if I
Not
said she
just any
has
other
to.
what
male.
is not
I said
though?
a positive male role model,
What is his
whether
name?
it's a grandfather, a uncle,
Okay, your
or
grandpa died. Then what if it ain't no more after that?
I said a positive male role model.
What if you can't?
Okay, if she don't have a positive male role model, then he shouldn't be introduced into that boy's life.
Why? Because she can't find a positive role model?
Yeah,
No, because she may not have found one at that time that was worthy enough of teaching her son anything. You ever thought about that?
okay.
Well, it's not that though. I
It,
mean, that's where sports come into play. That's where I mean, I don't
okay, a
know.
positive male
Oh,
Yeah,
role model.
sports.
If
You
you,
got sports
you're
doing
right.
Put them in the,
it. I
put
mean,
them in
it's a whole bunch
sports.
of different things to get that
that
discipline.
they coach and stuff like that.
Yeah, cause I mean, it's the discipline of it all, really. I mean,
Yeah,
cause
football
I
kids some
mean,
discipline.
that's
Because a
really
woman
what it
can't
is.
really discipline a boy like
Got
she can
all
discipline a
like
daughter.
whatever fucking sport it is, you gonna get some
Yeah,
type of discipline from it.
yeah. It's just gonna be, I would say, a sport or like, you know what I
So it'd be
mean?
best to keep your son child in sports and that positive energy
They
that
ain't
way.
gotta be in sports.
It
They
ain't
could be like
necessarily gotta
a
be
club.
sport. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it just gotta be something
Chess club,
positive. That's
WYL, anything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It just gotta be attracting
Whatever
the mind.
they're good at,
It's
and
either
they want
here or there.
Yeah, but I'm answering y'all for a reason because see, I made my mistakes, raising my son. But I'm saying I've been situated with raising a son. But I just wanted to what be. I mean, like how? Because I really don't know, But I know, but no, I guess it is kind of different nowadays and everything like that. But he do got positive role models and stuff like that in his life. So I guess that's how you would go about it. But kids nowadays they just got these old minds. They just structured. And they just like you
most
want to knock their
most
head off their
kids
body
most
sometimes.
kids will be like they want to do this like right off the
They
rip. Like
just want to do what they want to do
they
and
just
don't
be
be
seeing
and be smart now. See,
it.
that's
So
what
they
I
be
don't
like,
like.
oh,
They mouths is too smart.
Oh, right
yeah,
here.
that's
I can't
But
why
stand
that,
when
but see
children
that
think you have a
that's
smart
but see
mouth.
that's why it goes to parenting though, and actually taking the
yeah,
time to have them conversations with your kids, and actually understanding your kids and letting your kid be heard and actually listening
yeah.
to your kid and giving your kid the time of day. All that shit could
What
be
if it ain't your
alleviated.
kid and it's your
Cause
grandchild and your grandchild got a smart mouth?
it don't
And
really matter if
if it's
it don't
a
matter
kid,
if
if
it's
it's
a
young,
single parent home.
regardless,
It really
you
don't.
gotta
I
be
mean, if it's a
careful.
double parent home, that's better. That's cool because that's the foundation of it. But if it's a single parent home, I mean, that's where the mom or the dad or whoever running the show at that time. That's when they supposed to be the ones that's knowledgeable, seeking other guidance to be able to do that. But
Yeah,
when it's
that's
I
not
what
got a
that
you
way,
question.
that's why it's a struggle. Because, and then
You got
two,
a knowledgeable dumbass.
you got
That's
babies
right.
raising babies. So it's like most of
I
the
got a
time these
question.
babies raising babies ain't got the knowledge they self, so they instilling unwise knowledge into these kids, and it's really because you got babies having babies,
Yeah,
I got
and
a
that's
question
really
though.
the
I got a
I
problem.
question.
mean,
Hold on, hold on.
What's
you
up,
can
Coop?
True
you
that.
can
So I
raise
mean,
a child, right, as discipline, right? But then after you discipline that child, then it's kind of like you have to take the time to sit down with the child and explain to them what
of
they
course.
did wrong and explain to them what they should have did instead of doing it the way that they did,
That's what T do.
so they can understand and see the difference between what they did wrong and what they should have done.
Yeah. What's up, Coop? What's your question, Coop?
All right. So what if these kids have two moms and two dads? Like they're growing up in two different houses.
That
And one mom and dad is telling them to do something like this, and if they don't do it the way the other mom and dad is telling them how to do it at their house, like there's too much
Okay, see
going
the
on.
problem with that, bro, is all y'all got to get together and actually have a full blown conversation on the what's best for the kids. Cause y'all gonna have different rules at one house, just like you're gonna have different rules at the other house. But at the same time, if y'all four are able to have a mature conversation with one another, being all four present of the parents, because once y'all able to sit down and actually have a complete conversation on what's the proper way that y'all feel is proper to be raising the kids, then that's how
I
you
get
able to
it.
change that and handle that, bro. But if you just saying, oh, these my rules over here, and then they saying these my rules over here, but y'all not even discussing rules amongst each other, then that's the problem. The problem is still the parents, and it's because the parents ain't willing to have mature conversations with the other parents, so that way they all can get the proper guidance to the kid.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say she ain't even willing to communicate fully with us. She's only worried about the negative, like
Okay, if
'cause
it's that, bro, then you gotta sit there, and then that's when you utilize the kids. What's okay over there at their house? And then after that, you go
man,
deeper into explaining on why it's not okay at your house. And be like, okay, if that's what your mom allowing over there, okay, do that when you over there. But over here, these is our guidelines and our rules. This what we got going on over here. Now, yeah, it is a structured challenge for the child, yes, because it's already a structured challenge because they already having to go from household to household. But at the same time, if you can't get through with the girl and it's always negative, then get at the dude. But most of the time, niggas don't want to do that.
Mm-mm.
But your
You
kids
right
is
about
over
that.
there. Your kids is over there. So why
Yeah.
you ain't gonna want to get at the next man who over there with your kids? If you can't get through to the girl, get at the dude. That's simple. And I'm pretty sure the dude will get back at you like, okay, yeah, I respect that, bro. Depending on what type of dude she may be fucking with. Now, if it's just all negative
if you
completely,
gotta do it,
and
if you
both
gotta do
sides
it,
is
nigga
like,
on my kid.
yeah, if
Hey, if
both
you gotta
sides
do
is
it,
like,
nigga on
nah,
my
it's
kid,
bad, these my
I'm
rules, then I mean, then that just means you got to figure out a different solution, brother. But I mean, unless you able to talk to one of them at the least. But if you don't attempt
Exactly.
it
You
and
gotta
you
give it
just,
exactly.
yeah, if you don't attempt it and you just kind of like, well, damn, I don't really know what to say because they saying it's cool over there, but then now it's causing conflict in my house. But at the same time, nothing is being said to the household over there who's setting the guidelines and the rules. You're not gonna get nowhere, bro. So it's either A, you gonna if you can't talk to the girl and hope maybe your girl can talk to the girl. And if that's all bad and not a possibility, then that's when you gotta talk to the dude. And
Straight
then
up.
if that don't work, then you gonna have to find another remedy. Because I mean they going through two parent households. I go through the same situation right now. It's rules at both houses, but they know the difference between being over here and being over there. Why? Because I took the time to talk. We don't do that over here. That's out. If that's what you allow over there, okay, do that over there. But over here, make sure they know not to do that over here.
I get real time.
And it's simple.
My
I ain't had a
son knows
problem at
different.
all.
You know when
Now it's to the
when you
point.
first
Now
asked the
it's to the
question,
point we could take pictures together. We could go events together. We could do all the shit together, and it's not a bother on my end, they end, nobody end.
when he first asked that question, I was like, how how would that situation? But you just made that very clear.
Yeah, because people be afraid to
Communication.
talk, or it's like, okay, I know they negative, but just because they negative still don't mean you. I mean, it's toxicity. I ain't trying to say it ain't no toxicity, because that shit real. But it's about two finding another avenue. Like if the main avenue that you got and you trying to talk to and go through, if that channel is broken, then you got to go to the next best channel you got. Now, if you can't get through to her, then maybe you could get through with the dude. If you can't get through it to them, maybe you need to try the grandparents or somebody else who got some type of influence over them that actually listens to them or talk to them. And then that's how
But don't
you'll start
trust.
seeing it dwindling down to what you want. But if you not talking and you just kind of sitting in it, you part of the problem too.
Real talk.
So that I don't know, bro. That's just how I see it. I mean, it worked for me. I can't say it'll work for everybody. I ain't no motherfucking therapist, bro. I just be trying to give life lessons and life gems to people, bro. But I know for me in my situation, bro, that was the avenue I had to kind of go through a little bit, and that shit all worked out, bro. And it was all because I didn't shit. I don't mind talking. But it's like you gotta be respectful. You feel me? Not approach the situation negative, or you feel me? It's all on how. It's not what you say, bro. It's how you say it, bro. I mean, if you coming off like, bitch, these my rules, blase, 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 this how it's supposed to go, they not gonna hear that. But if you get at them like, look, okay, it's pertaining to the kids. You know what I mean? And you get at it from that perspective, then it's like it could be changed around, and it could work out in everybody's favor. But like I said, it
Another
really
thing
goes
is
through
too,
hollering.
People don't teach kids how to be respectful anymore, bro.
Yeah, but that's because
another thing is
go
too,
ahead,
just
Rick.
like
Go ahead,
just
Rick.
like what you were saying, talking to the dude. You don't even know the dude might be on the same shit that you on, but he don't feel right because that's
Not his
not his
time.
kid,
Oh
whatever
God.
like that.
I honestly would say most of the time he probably gonna be on your side and what you
so he probably
said.
on the same shit that you on. You know what I'm saying? Because Coop, he said you can't get to the baby mama, get to the nigga.
Coop had some shit happen like that, huh?
Yeah, last week. That's why I got my shit right now.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta talk to the nigga, bro. Cause okay, he is, and you feel me? That may have been your chick at the time or whatever, or baby mama, whatever it may have been. But now that's his woman. You know what I mean? And now you feel me? That may be the avenue you gotta take. I mean, it ain't no different than you having to tell a nigga like, nigga, this my chick. So I mean, you gotta holler, nigga, straight up. Like that's how it go, bro. And you gotta stand on your 10, bro, in all aspects. Cause at the end of the day, it ain't about you. It ain't about them. It's about the kids, bro. And what's teaching them what's right, teaching them the best for life, and guiding them in the right direction, bro. So it's not just your rules or just their rules, bro. It's both of y'all rules. You may have to adapt some of your rules so that way they know the rules is met over here too.
Of course.
Just like they may have to do the same. But it really boils down to y'all having a full-blown grown conversation. And that be the thing. Motherfuckers don't want to have the grown conversation. Because motherfuckers
But what do y'all think about raising a child in church?
Church is
What do y'all
cool.
Hey, I used
what do you feel about that?
Church is
I just
cool.
don't.
But
I feel like
it's the
church is
teaching.
cool. Just I don't like not to be forced to go to church though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that plays
No, I
his
know
part.
exactly what you're saying.
I don't want to be forced to go to church and shit. Like when I was little, like a nigga, we had to go.
All the
Yeah,
time.
I had to go too.
But see, that was the thing though. It became like a have to rather than actually getting acquainted with the Lord. You know what I mean? It was more seen as like a shit. It was like a
You
chore.
gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, it was.
Do you know you're going to church on Sunday?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
Oh no, you going
So
to
don't
church
force
the
it on your
whole
child. Just basically
Yeah,
have
Bible
them there.
study, choir practice. We got
exactly.
usher events, Sunday school. We going to both services on Sunday. That shit was too much. It was like a job. I don't want to do this shit.
Like I go to church. Then you only go on Sunday. I'm talking about. Do you go to church? Man, boy,
I'm talking about
church. Nigga, Monday through Sunday.
Monday
But
through
when we do
Sunday,
talk,
nonstop. You going to
well,
you gonna
a
be
lot of
Nah,
men
you know,
say,
so you
"Oh
got
yeah, we do it the same
something
way."
going on at the
Tell me
church. And you coming, you coming. I don't care if you don't want to go or not, you coming.
100%, because you
But
gotta
I
see
don't
the
know who said
difference.
that, but he is right. It shouldn't be forced.
See, my girl commented it in the
Oh yeah, when we do talk about what if they lie and say, okay, yeah, we do it the same way, but you can tell when that kid comes back to your house and acts a certain way. Yeah, because that's why you gotta be strict and firm on both sides. But that's why I say it, you gotta talk to both sides, and if both parties ain't willing to do that, like if it's just one entity not willing to do that, then you gotta go to the other source. Now, if it's both sources, that's what I'm saying. Then you kind of got a little problem because you got two stubborn motherfuckers, and obviously they priority ain't the kids. That ain't their first priority, obviously. Because anytime you mentioning kids and want to talk to about the kids, that should always take precedence over anything. It shouldn't even matter. And that be the problem is motherfuckers. Sometimes it be ego, sometimes it be pride, sometimes it be hatefulness. All that plays a part. So it's like that's why sometimes you got to go to the other counterpart, whether it's the male or the female or however the situation may be pertaining to the individual or the situation. You just got to reach out to the other side of it. And then if you can't meet that, then that's when you got to possibly rely on maybe whoever got some type of influence. I mean, if you dealt with that individual, you know who could tell them shit and who can't. So, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's common sense, but I mean, at the end of the day, you got the knowledge to know who got some type of mental influence over this person that you should be able to talk to and get them to see your views and possibly have them bring it to their view, and then maybe y'all could build on it later, or maybe they could share it with them and then they share it back with you. Because I mean, sometimes you may need a third party. I mean, it don't necessarily got to be direct. You may need a third party, depending on the situation, the toxicityness of it, but it's always avenues. I mean, I feel like you failing if you're not trying to utilize your avenues, and that's where you that's where the failure come in at. Cause as long as you trying to utilize your avenues and you standing on what's right, that shit gonna work out. Anytime somebody doing something right and sticking to what's right, that shit usually always work out. It may not work out when you want it to, but at the end of the day, it usually always works out. But when you on the negative shit with the negative, that shit don't ever work out. Negative and negative don't mix. So it's never gonna work out. Cause it's just negative. Negative shit don't never work. So I don't know. That's how I feel. I could be wrong, but I could probably be right. That's how it works for me though. That's why I would say utilize that. I know when I did utilize everything, shit, I ain't got no problems. So, and it was kind of the same way. One person was saying, "Oh, I can't talk to them. It's negative." Okay, well, try this approach. That approach didn't work. Okay, well, try it this way. Okay, we'll talk to them about it. Okay, now let's see what we could do. Okay, now it's good. Now we can talk. Oh, okay, cool. I was tripping all this time. It's really good. All right, babe. So look, this is what I was saying. And then next thing you know, now you ain't even got them problems no more. Now y'all talking about other shit. Now y'all talking together, talking about how to fuck the kids up with guidelines and rules. But it may not happen. It may not happen in a 1 month period, 2 month period, 3 month period. It may take a year. It may take 2 years. But it really depends on how much you willing to put effort into making that happen. I mean, don't nothing ever happen if we don't put action behind it, bro. We got to talk that shit into existence, manifest that shit, continue to speak on it. Because, I mean, once we start saying shit, bro, that shit hit the universe. You can't take it back once it hit the universe. You know what I mean? And then you just stay focused on it and keep pushing with it. And then I promise you it's going to work out. It just may not work out on your selected time of it. But it'll work out on God's time because it always do.
I absolutely agree.
But it could be
So
done,
going
man.
back to the
What's up, Rebel?
going back to the should we bring our kids up to church?
I mean, I feel like I mean, God is good, but I don't feel like you need church to be close to the Lord. I feel like you could get the same church going on at your house. I mean, because it's education of God and everything He created. So I feel like on that note, you don't necessarily have to be so church based, because at the end of the day, it's all faith, and that's off your heart. And last time I checked, your heart ain't the church; it's your heart. So at the end of the day, I feel like God already know if you gonna mess with Him or not, and He always got His door open to you. But I feel like once you kind of get your child more into the Lord and teach him about the Lord and show, all the holy things about the Lord and all that, then maybe you could start, sliding church in there or maybe going here and there. But as far as forcing it on your kid or making it like a job on your child, I don't feel like people should do that. But at the same time, that does work for some people. I know for me it did not work, and that was because I didn't see no purpose when you go into church and motherfuckers is concerned about what you wearing or what you was
Yeah.
doing or all that, and I feel like that'd be part of what be tainting a lot of why people don't be liking to go to church. But
Yeah, that's what
that's
I don't
why
like
for
going.
me it was like I know the Lord and I know what's in my heart. I don't need to go to church because at the end of the day, I know how I feel, and I don't really care how nobody else feel about it because at the end of the day, I gotta live with myself and how I feel about it. So at the end of the day, that should be all that matter.
Exactly.
And we went to church out of this fucking world. Like 17 was saying, we was Sunday school, Bible study, both sessions, and fucking choir
Like Monday,
practice, rehearsal, band rehearsal, all that shit. We was at all that shit, and all that shit was the reason why I don't like church. And it's not that I don't like the Lord. I don't like church.
youth month, senior month. Oh my
So it's
God!
like, so all
Don't
that,
get me
yeah,
get me with the month.
yeah, all that be the reason on why. And then too, it's like a lot of these churches ain't. I ain't gonna say all of them or none of that, but a lot of these churches ain't creating that type of structure where it's only Lord based. It's mainly concerted on passing that plate around, and I feel like
Yep.
that ain't really what it's about.
Not,
It's supposed to be about the teaching. Cause I don't give a damn if we had church at a park. As
hey,
long as
that's
I'm
where we
getting
have
the
the food
message,
drives at.
as long as I'm getting the message and the message is being received, that should be the only thing that matter. It shouldn't be
Go straight
about
to the park,
a church temple.
set up a table, put the food on there. You having a food drive now.
Like
$5 a plate.
that's how I see it, bro. But everybody different, bro. But I mean, that's why I don't feel like you should have to force church on your kids, cause that shit was forced on me, and now I don't know. That shit ain't my shit.
Nah, I don't even like going to church no more.
Like it's
Once
too
I was
crazy.
like old enough
It
to like
shouldn't
really
matter
be
what I
like, I don't go
wear.
to church anymore, and then I stopped going.
I should be able to walk in
So,
there,
so
beard nappy, hair nappy, walk in
but
there,
I still like
sandals. It
I
shouldn't matter
was
what I'm wearing.
like read the Bible and shit. I did
I
all
showed
that.
up, right? Why it matter what I got on?
Who else from
Nowadays, that shit like a fashion show.
that?
Who wore Sunday clothes the best?
Rubber, you just lost.
I feel like when it comes to church, when it comes down to attire, I mean, if you have a nice outfit, put it on, put it on. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Because money wise, financial, homeless, I mean, yeah, you shouldn't be judged. But I feel like when you come to the house of to worship and stuff like that. I mean, I ain't saying put your best foot on, seat on, but I mean, you should look presentable in front of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Just, I mean,
Rebel one of the smooth looking niggas at church, huh?
I've been to
The
church for
Bible
years.
said, the Bible
I,
it says, "Come as you are."
Yeah,
Exactly. Come
smooth
as you
looking.
are.
If,
That's
if
it.
I got a tank top, if I got a tank top on and some
Oh
short
man,
shorts, nigga, I'm
I've
coming
been
in my tank top and short shorts. The
in
Lord is not gonna
Oh
judge
man, hold
me.
on.
basketball.
I gotta update it real quick, man. I'll update
listen,
it. I gotta get the link and then I'll send the link. Give me a quick second and I'll drop it off because I wasn't able. I was working, bro, so I wasn't able to drop the thing in the on my Discord link this week because I got tied up with real life and stuff. So that's my bad on that.
right here, come here.
But I definitely try to get you the link right now, man, so that way you could tune in.
So I got a question for you. I got a question for all y'all then. So would you go to a job interview wearing a tank top?
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Church ain't a job interview though. Church, you supposed to go as you come, bro. A job interview, you actually going so you could pertain to getting a job. Church
Well,
ain't you ain't going to church so you could get a job with the Lord. You going to
I,
praise the Lord.
I totally understand what you're saying. I totally get it, right? But I mean, you're going in there to worship. I mean, you're saying that you about to go worship God with a tank top on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? How would you feel if
I would actually feel a lot welcomed if I went to church and I seen people in regular clothes. I wouldn't care if a person was in a tank top. I would actually care the fact that the brother actually came or the sister actually came to the church house as they were, bro. I honestly don't like when going to church and feeling like people putting their best clothes on and all that extra stuff, bro. Because I feel like that takes away from the message of the Lord, 100%. Because
I'm
now
saying
it's
That's
not.
not church, bro. That's a
I think
fashion show.
you have to put on your best outfit? I ain't saying you gotta look good like going to prom. But I mean, if
So
it's
okay, so is a tank top not a shirt?
Huh?
Is a tank top not a shirt?
Yeah, but I wouldn't show up on my first date with a tank top on.
Okay,
I
that's
love,
you.
I love any bitch. You know what I'm saying? Why show her 90%, only give God 10%? Why
But
dress up? Girl,
how
I'm not
how
going.
how is that though? I mean, because what if somebody needs don't match? Is the church gonna buy this man a suit?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
But
saying.
how many churches do that?
If you don't have the money, then that's, you know what I'm saying, come as you are. I'm saying, if you have if you have a nice outfit on and you just saying, fuck it, God said come as I am, I'm gonna wear this motherfucking tank top and with some motherfucking drawers, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I mean, I feel like shit.
Okay, but what if you was just outside, right? And then the ladies, you see the church about to start, and you was
That's that,
outside, you in a tank top, and you like, damn, maybe I should go over there, and you just push over there.
that's different. That's totally different. I'm talking about you intentionally go and you like, fuck it, I'm wearing a tank top with some pool shorts, whatever, that's you intentionally doing it.
Okay.
But if you're outside, somebody like, hey, they invite you to church, whatever, or you don't got the money, you ain't got an outfit, all you got is a motherfucking tank top, then that's different. But I'm saying you intentionally doing it.
Yeah, I
If you're
mean,
a chick,
intentionally, I could get that. Intentionally, why?
you know what I'm
Intentionally.
saying? You're not
I
gonna
mean,
show up
because
on
you
a
got a motive behind it, so I get that part of it. But
date with a motherfucking tank top on and whatever. You're gonna try to look your best to impress the other person. Why not do the same thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm coming to you because I haven't
off
talked to you in a
top,
minute. I love you. I'm
off
coming to
top.
present.
That's what we saying right now. That's what we kind of going on. Why does it matter what you wear to church? Rebel feel like you should definitely come dressed. He not saying necessarily your best outfit. He just saying you should come presentable looking. Which is, I mean, I agree. I agree with being presentable, but my thing is just that sometimes with churches, it seems like it's more focused on the clothes rather than the message. And the reason why I feel like that is because majority of the time, it's like you got everybody that's sitting in that church house that be doing all the things they shouldn't be doing anyway with the backbiting, slander, and all that other stuff that shouldn't be even going on at all. But it does go on, and that's why we kind of got into that a little bit.
Interjection.
What's up, Papa John?
Church is for sinners. It is for sinners. It kind of like, I mean, I agree with you about them and the plate and not being sincere in their worship. Okay. And it says, come as you are. If that's what you got, that's what you got. You come as you are. But you also clean yourself up as best you can out of self-respect and respect for others. It don't mean you going to a fashion show. It means wash your face, clean yourself up. Okay? But church is for sinners. It is about helping the sinner become a better person. That homeless person with only rags hanging off of him should be invited in by the church members themselves and helped. That's what church is about. Okay? But the bottom line is your relationship with God is personal. Okay? You don't need the church. You don't need a pastor. You don't need a plate, for money. When you open that Bible or that Quran and you pray to God, your relationship with God is personal. And you come as you are. And it's not just about clothes, it's about the sins you have in your life, the doubts and the fears. You bring all of that because all of that is considered dirt or sin. And you come and you worship to cleanse yourself of not only the dirt on your clothes, but the dirt in your heart, the dirt on your soul. Any questions?
Nah, that makes sense.
I mean, I do believe, like, once you start your journey off with God and stuff like that, you're gonna have questions. And long as you're trying to actually build a relationship with God, and you're asking God questions, God is gonna convict you. You know what I'm saying? Like, He's gonna put conviction in your heart. He's gonna change the way you think of things. And what did they say? The old things that I used to love, and love the things that I used to hate. It's gonna God's gonna do that on his own. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, as long as you seek you shall find. What the Bible says.
Off tops.
Just us two here now.
I don't even know, bro. I'm trying to add somebody to the chat right now, bro. I ain't even look. I think it's me, you, Coop. I think I don't know. My phone could have died or something. I don't even know, bro. Hey, what's your phone numbers, bro? I can add you in this thing.
Oh, me?
Nah, not you, bro. You straight. Oh yeah, it's just us three, yeah. But now I'm talking to Savage. Savage on Zen. Cause I'm trying to connect you to it, but it's look, you can see me typing it right now. Oh, maybe I did type it wrong. Savage on Zen. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I must have typed it wrong, brother. That's on me. And then okay, cool. Let me invite you right now, brother. I just sent you an invite. You should be able to join, and it should be able to put you in right now, brother. Oh, don't be afraid now. You in this thing. You just made me stop everything to put you in this thing. What's up? So first off, bro, Savage, I'm gonna start with your high and your low, brother. Can you give me your high, being something that was positive or something good that happened for you during the week, and then let me get your low, which is something negative or something bad that you wasn't feeling during the week. Oh yeah, he shook. He's scared. And that's alright. Oh, and then you gonna message me, bro?
He said, "Don't put me on the spot like that."
Oh, give me 1 sec, Mike. Acting up. No worries. You good. Yeah, nah, no worries, bro. You good, man. It's always good, man. We be here just talking. We would just be building, talking about a lot of different things. Some things be a lot resourceful for us. Some things it may not be resourceful for you. But either way, man, only thing we be doing is building. We don't be judging nobody or none of that type of stuff. Everybody got their own views. Everybody got their own opinions. But one thing it does for us is help us to grow. I mean, some stuff we could take with us on a day to day. Some stuff we can't. But that's just us as humans anyway. But I mean, the overall goal is to just sit here and build with each other and help each other get through week by week. And talk about, sometimes we talk about shit that be going on in the world. Sometimes we talk about emotions. Sometimes we talk about shit. Sometimes we just talk the shit and just be shit talking. It just all depends. Usually I have a topic for the week. I kind of got tied up and was slacking, and I take full accountability of that. But we still came up.
You got a topic,
But we
T.
still, I'll get into that, brother. We still came up with a topic. You feel me? As brothers, as we do, and sisters too. And we came up with one. So we kind of was going into social media and talking about do we agree or disagree with social media, and then we all had our views and our inputs. You could definitely run the stream back to get more knowledge on that. Whether you agree or disagree, either way, we was just sharing our point of views on it. But yeah, brother, if your mic working, we'll appreciate a high and a low. That's usually how we started off every week, is so that way we can all kind of feel each other vibes on the week, and we really just go from there on the topic, man. But the flow yours, brother, if your mic working.
All right. My high is I got my third D1 basketball offer,
Oh, let's
and
go.
and my low is my great uncle about to die.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, what he struggling and battling with?
He has heart failure.
Okay. Yeah,
Bless
well,
his soul.
yeah, bless his soul for sure, man. Shout out to the
He,
folks, man.
he's a few more days left.
I mean, how you feeling about it? How you been coping with it?
Good.
Is that a good just to tell us you doing good, or is that like are you actually like holding up pretty good?
Yeah, I'm holding up pretty good.
You sad?
Yeah.
Hey, you
What's
feel?
your plans like for college? Like, what you thinking about going to college for?
Biology and agriculture. Studying for like technology stuff.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
That's what's up. What's your grades looking like?
Always
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's
you
up.
got 4.0,
3.8.
3.8.
Go on then. That's what's up. That's a blessing. That's a blessing too.
Also, Rebel.
Yeah.
You're the one that tried me out, or you tried me out once, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I did what?
I think you tried me out. Exotic book bag.
Oh yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wrote y'all about the other day.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
that's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing, man. This what we be doing on Thursday. A few of us. Sometimes it be more. Sometimes it be us. It varies. We just be building on Thursday, coming together as a community, and just cause I mean at the end of the day, EDL a family, so we just all be hollering, chilling, just growing with each other, getting to know each other more, and don't not judging each other, of course. As far as recruitment and all that, I mean, you in the works. I know I'm knowledgeable of it. The brother definitely brought it to our attention and stuff. If you was thinking it was like a one-time situation, or like y'all play rec one day and now, or play 2K one day and that was it, you got the wrong interpretation. Because it's not just a one-day type of situation. It's more of a dedication type of deal. And by you showing up and just hooping with all of our team members and basically just showing in and showing out on the court and participating in different type of things we got going on, that's how you get recognized. We are a streaming clan. All of us stream. That's what everyday life come from and stand for. So that's one way to kind of get a lot of our attention would definitely be streaming and playing with all the members, and I mean letting us all know who you is and what you want. We not just 2K based. A lot of people think we are, but we not. We really streaming based. That's really what we all focus on and like our priority. But a lot of members do happen to play 2K, so it can seem like we are a 2K clan. But if that's something that you feel me could definitely interested in, man, just keeps coming around and showing up. And when we have our meetings and discussions, I'm pretty sure your name will be mentioned. If you ask, it's not gonna be mentioned. Yeah, and that's really it.
Yeah, man. Like I told you, just come up, show out. I mean, showing up to the therapy thing, man, it's big. You know, it's pretty big. So, man, that's definitely cool. But yeah, keep showing out, like you was saying.
Yeah, but it's good, brother. It's all love. You feel me? We got a bunch of love for you, man. I appreciate you tapping in. I appreciate you sharing, man. If you got some more stuff you want to talk about, man, keep talking. We here to listen. We here to help. We here to shit. You got support. Cause that's one thing we do a lot is support each other. Cause like I said, we a family, bro. So like all of us see each other as a family, and we hold ourselves to a family standard, man. And yeah, it's always good. I'm T, Tuzu Gaming, or Tuz for short, or T for short, however you want to call it. But yeah, man, it's all love, bro. I think it's Mike, bro.
No, I'm just off on. I'm off TV.
Nah, I'm messing with you, bro. Hello. But yeah, man, you got anything else you want to share or discuss, or you want to catch up to speed with the topic, or or how you feel about social media?
Uh, I don't really know, but I just know technology's eventually gonna take this world over.
Hold on, you said what? Can you repeat that?
Technology's gonna take over the world.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, so yeah, this is actually a good topic for you because you're going to school for this, right? Not for social media, but for technology.
What's
What you
up,
Right?
say?
bro? Shout out to you, bro.
You go to school for technology.
Yeah.
I know you ain't go to school yet, but it's something like you want to change or add on. I mean, like any ideas of like type of technology you like to see. I mean, what's motivating you to go to school for that?
So it's more like a farming technology. 'Cause my dad farms and stuff.
Okay, technology, man. So
Okay, that's a good look, man. Hey, reckon you got a high and a low? Let me get your high and your low, brother. It's Therapy Thursday, man. I need a high and a low, man. I need to hear about your good and your bad. All y'all, straight up.
great.
Cause I mean, when y'all be saying y'all highs, I be feeling like I'm right there with y'all. When y'all be saying y'all lows, I be feeling down right there with y'all. So for me, it's like that shit dope to me. Like that's how I feel connected to my folks, which y'all my folks. So that's how I feel about it. That's why I enjoy doing it, cause it's like that should be. I mean, you got the good, you got the bad, but it'll all come together for us. That's why I like tuning in and hearing. That's why I be asking. Cause that shit. Sometimes we got a lot to get off our plate. Sometimes we need to, have others, celebrate with us the good we be having and enduring. So I mean, it go hand in hand.
I have a question.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What do you think on 2K being crossplay?
Oh, 2K being crossplay. To me that's cool. Cause I'm tired of playing PlayStation Network. So I would love to have it on computer. Cause it makes
As
it
long as
easier,
it
especially for streaming. But that's my opinion.
ain't
Other than that,
not
it,
for
it really don't matter to me, honestly. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna play it.
Mr. Double Double.
That's a double double, man. Big body T, and I just got a new build.
Oh
I
yeah.
I got two new builds right now. I got one build on next gen that I got hopes for, but he
I
finna
made
go
I made
build his paint
I
beast.
made a two way
3-point shot creator. He's 6'8".
I think I got one of them. Or no, I think he a two-way, three-level scorer, if I'm not mistaken.
Mine like a 2-way 3-point shot creator or some shit.
Yeah, I think I got one of them from Devo, but he a point guard. I don't like him though, cause he just all offense, and I'm a defense player.
This one's like a little bit of everything, but everything's like the stats are straight.
Okay, cool. Anybody else got something they need to talk about? Mama, what's your high? What's you and Papa John's high and low? And 17, was you able to process and get back to us, or are you just gonna fall back till next week, brother?
The high,
we're gonna fall back to the next week, man.
Okay, they gonna fall back to the next week. 17, what's up with you? You got a high and a low?
I guess my high could be just spending time with my family. You know what I'm saying? Still getting the opportunity to be able to wake up and see another day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody should be grateful for that. And I guess my low could be
I forgot to turn off my ads, bruh. See, that's because I was late, slipping. Hey, my bad, y'all, on the ads, bruh. I swear I forgot to turn them off. I was late. I was trying to get it started. So, yeah, my bad on the ads, bruh. My bad, 217, for cutting you off. I just seen the shit pop up. That's why. But what's your low?
Shit, not spending enough time. Because you can never spend too much time. You know what I'm saying? You can never spend too little time. Just let that sink into everybody's mind.
Alright, I turned the ads off too, by the way. Yeah, time is important, man. That shit valuable, bro. On all levels, bro. Like, completely is valuable, bro. A lot of the time, we don't really take the time to think about time in itself, bro. But that shit is valuable. I mean, especially nowadays, you got people dying left to right, people getting killed left to right.
All you got is time, man.
That's why we gotta share it with our people, spend the best time we can with our people, and enjoy it while we can, man.
Time and opportunity. All you got. Straight up.
But what's up? Y'all done? Y'all ready to wrap up? I was waiting on Reckon's high and his low. I don't know if he's gonna drop it in the chat or if he could. I'll just be trying to check in with everybody. If you good, that's fine too, brother. If
Can you hear me now?
Then, you know.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Fuck you. My wife joined up.
Oh, she joined up? Oh, okay, what's up? What's up with Mrs. Rebel? On the real. You got a high and a low, Mrs. Rebel?
Hello, hi.
Hello.
You got a high and low, baby? A high and a low. A high point of your week and a low part of your week.
I'd say a high point definitely with family.
You on here?
Yeah. High point was family.
Low point. Stressed out about all these kids.
Yeah, stressful to both.
Yeah, kids can be stressful, bro, but they're a blessing, though.
Definitely.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Anybody else counterpart got a high and a low? I guess not. Everybody seems straight. So what I learned this week, the kids are stressing everybody out. Nah, I'm just messing with you. It's the kids.
The kids mad as hell, boy.
Kids got their all messed up right now. Got everybody frustrated right now. That's next week gonna be the kids. Y'all gonna go in,
I was about to say that. Next week's subject gonna be what the kids do.
What the kids do? What set you off that the kid did? Everybody gonna have something to say there. Today episode of the kids.
Of therapy. we gonna talk about what the kids do.
The real man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to run this. I'm always gonna try to run it every Thursday for sure, whether I got work or not. The only problem I may have is it may be probably like 30 minutes later. I don't know if that help people or affect people. Hopefully it don't. But that's something that I'm gonna have to do as far as running therapy Thursday. But overall, I will definitely stay on top of getting topics and stay on top of educating myself on certain topics for us to the best of my ability. I mean, I don't know everything and I don't claim to know everything. I just read a lot and then I try to bring it to the group and share it. If anybody else got something that they want to share or some knowledge or something that they may, or a conversation they may want to discuss or talk about or something they seen, you could definitely get at me. Rather, you could get at me through Discord if you want to. You could drop it in the general chat. You could hit me on PlayStation. You could fucking message my phone. If you don't got my number, we could work on that or whatever. Pretending for therapy Thursday and shit. And yeah, man, it's all love. It's all good. Like I always say, each one teach one, each one reach one. Positive over negative and shit. Like I said, we a community, bruh. I mean, a lot of us is EDL. Some of us ain't. Those of us that's not, you know, shit, that's what we got going on. This what we be doing. And we trying to grow as far as all of us being able to learn and educate. Because the one thing we can do is educe. And that's one thing that can never be taken away from us. And for those of y'all that don't know what educe mean, that's the base word of education. But yeah, that's what we be on, man. Each one teach one, each one reach one.
I never do that. Educe.
Yeah. EDUCE. But yeah, man. I got a little bit. I got a little bit. Just a little bit. Paquito. Oh, man. Hey, man, but all love, man. I ain't gonna lie, my little dirty ass finna hop in this shower. Me, had a long day, but it was cool. I'm blessed. I appreciated it. That shit was tight. Therapy Thursday was a blessing. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. My bad for those of y'all that tuned in and I had the ads going. That is my bad completely, and my apologies, because I swear I've been trying to keep them off whenever it's Therapy Thursday. And one way to not deal with that would be to subscribe, just saying. And that's because I may fuck up at times, but I really was because I was delayed a little bit from traffic and trying to rush to get home. So I can get this thing situated for us so we can have the opportunity to just holler and give our mind and our heart some peace. But upcoming Therapy Thursdays, I will definitely have these ads off for sure. But yeah, man, it's a blessing to talk to y'all. It's a blessing to listen to y'all. It's a blessing to learn. And it's a blessing to share, man. So I appreciate it every single time. I don't care if I got one viewer, no viewer. I appreciate it all the way together as a whole. So, thank you. And next week, 5:30 Pacific, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Be there or be square.
Good shit, my nigga.